Now everything's smooth and running. Okay, nice. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? So today we will not be participating in the tournament as like a player, but we will be casting the tournament. So, which means obviously we will not play, but we will watch everyone else play the game and see how it goes. As soon as the game will start, like the games start. Okay, there's some games starting already. So let's hop into this game. It's already stage 7, so we hop in and out of the different games. Just see. Okay, we got someone's mama. We got someone like known. No, in this lobby, but we can look at the boards. So we have like here a normal human team with a standard Monferno start with muscle bands, shell bell, and a green orb. Green orb is interesting, as I think green orb isn't like the best item on Monferno. It's not a bad item, but I think they are like an assault vest is definitely better. And waiting for it would be good, but we'll have to see how they fare. And let's watch the first fight. It's against the electric team. With Pikachu with a Flame Orb and a Power Lance. Okay, interesting. This will be a clean sweep for this team. And we will look through every team now and then decide if we continue to watch or if we another one. I'll have on my side monitor like other games look through, but let's see what is here. We have a Poison Bog team. Interesting. Loyal Dice and Punching Glove are very, very good on goal bets. That looks like a nice team. We got Artificial Steel. No surprise here. They already got... Ooh, they got a Metal Coat, which is very, very good for an Artificial Steel team. Also, we got Explorer's Kit, which is not so nice, but it gives like the artificial units bump, so you can put it on like a frontliner like Honedge. And we got a difficult fight already. Then we got a Steel Rock team. They are also looking for Steel Artificial. Then we got a Grass Flora team, which looks pretty good. They might lose to Gyarados here, but they look good. Then we have the electric team that we saw previously. With already 7 Pichus, 6, 7, I guess. We got another artificial steel team and an aquatic team. Okay, interesting choices here. Let's see what everyone gets in their T10. And while we wait for that, okay, lobbies. Spectate. There's something interesting in there. So we got a Halucha for this human fighting team. Very good unit. That's actually what you want to see. They haven't decided yet. They picked an Iron Hands. Very strong with an Metal Coat. They picked a Duraludon. Also very, very nice. What do we have here? Here we have a Delmise. Okay, interesting. Delmise is like a good unit, but not a unit you like insta-pick in grass. But it can be very, very strong. In this electric team, we got a Dedenne for the fairy. Very nice and strong unit. It really benefits from electric and fairy. We got here an Iron Thorns that got destroyed instantly. And this guy plays a Quillfish. Damn, and also has a Timpole. looks like a very nice team, like a very interesting team. If they get to scale, they will likely get a good team. Oh, also they have Froakie and the Vikavols. Got a Capchu as well as an option. Oh, I'm looking at their lobby for now. See if they're like something interesting. But for now, we just fair. We got an Aquatic 6 team, a human team that is obviously win streaking. As it is like a very strong early game synergy. Let's see. Got more rooms to look at. In the early stages, like we will not focus on one thing. I don't see anything too. Let's further for more. This lobby. Let's take this lobby. I have open here. So here we have Monster Can. Monster Can is member of the Can clan. And the Can clan is just a clan that's formed because someone made a Smurf on which they only want to play Steel and get as high as possible. And they called themselves Steel Can, which is a fitting name. And people decided it was pretty funny and named themselves of also something Can, like main synergy, like they want to focus on, and then Can, like Monster Can. It's one of like the only one of the few people who joins the tournament of the Can clan, because doesn't seem they have time. Obviously, their name is Monster Clan, so they are playing Monster. They have a really strong team right now, with the Dredagon and the safety goggles, with the Jolteon, Lairon, and the Clank. The Clank is very nice because it fills you, gives you Steel synergy, but also something else, and that is speed, which monster units really like for its passive. So monster units can kill their opponents quicker and gain stacks faster, which is very, very nice. They're focusing on getting a Pupitar. They have already also Shelgon. Well, this seems to be a ground solid team, or monster solid team. You got Grass 7, Flower 5. Very interesting team. They're not... they fast 8. They went fast 7, I mean, not fast 8. And they're picking Dratinis. Okay. I don't know why they are picking Dratinis for their Glass for our team. Maybe to deny it from someone else, from one Dragon player or something. Let's see, other teams. This is a Fire Human team with a Monferno, a Torkoil, and a Braixen. Braixen has interesting items. Yeah, it's not winning fights this way. These items are pretty interesting. Oh, it's a Wonderbox. Wonderbox Aqua Egg. Okay. So I do understand why it has like weird items. It is a nice early game carry like the Braixen with a Wonderbox for like tempo in the Aqua Egg, but it falls off very quick. Then we got a ground team with the Offworm. Offworm is very nice, and these items are also very solid. Shellbell Monster Muscle Band makes it that Orform is like very, very tanky and has like a lot of sustain. Not like the greatest damage dealer, as it is like a very bruiser type Pokemon. But it can help you stabilize and carry like the mid game, which is very important in ground, as it scales with like every dig it does. So this is like a very good unit to scale through your mid game and scale throughout your game in general. A very nice unit. Also, there's Trio. I haven't seen that. Trio is a very nice unit. This helps cleaning, like to clean up your opponent's boards, so you don't miss like very low HP targets, because that sometimes happens. And that way, they get finished. Let's look at other teams. We got a dragon team with a Drampar. Soldier. Ooh, a Waterstone Drampar, actually. A Water Drampar. And a Soldier. They got also good amount of dragon units already. Like, they got 7 dragons. They're unevolved, but oh, they got also Vibrava. This is a very strong ground board with the X-ray vision on the Seadra. You don't have like many like very potent damage items for Seadra, but this looks like a very strong board. Let's look at this. Okay, we also already looked at this. This is a field team. It seems like they were initially going for field fire team, but because they got a fire gem and now a firestone. So they might more look into a field electric team and fire as like an additional side synergy. Also, they actually have 2 firestones. Okay, so maybe this is the plan to go like electric fields with some fire in it. This bolsters their team like very much, and they are like we have a good scaling with this. What do we got here? It's an aquatic water team. We got an Arctofish with Shiny Charm and Sticky Barb. Arctofish doesn't have like most armor, so Sticky Barb isn't that good on that unit. But they got very nice items for their War Turtle, which probably will be switched out for a Sobble later on, or like a T20 carry. A legendary carry. So they have a promising team if they can survive this long, especially against like a very solid ground flora team with a Carnivine 80 carry next to the Capsukit. So this grass team is very, very scary. And then the last team is a Steel Artificial team. They are looking for a Klinklank. They roll down for it? No, they are saving all their money right now. I don't know if they gave up. If they already surrendered. But I think they actually have a good chance in this game. With the right items on their Klinklank. As this unit can like carry your game alone. If you let it. So let's see. We got a Goldengo already. Oh, they didn't spend any money for Goldengo. I don't know if this is the smartest idea. As I mean, probably it is smart to evolve Goldengo this early for them, because they are like very low HP. But generally, you don't want to evolve Goldengo, or like try to evolve it as late as possible. Gain as much as money, like gold, as possible from the re-evolution. Also, itemizing Shelgon is an interesting decision. Let's have a look at Principe. They are smashing through the competition. Monstercan struggling against the grounds team, which will be even more scarier the further we go into the game. They already got the Monster 6 going. I don't know what they intend to do with the Thunderstone they made already. But we will have to see how they will integrate the Thunder into their monster team. Ground 7, already level 7, good econ. A lot of holes already dug. The Orpheum is scaling beautifully. So, also spell tech. Oh, they got a spell tech from the holes, like from digging. So I can look at the additional picks. Let's see, is there a possibility to get like Ghost in here? It doesn't seem like it. So they just have a spell tech for the love of the game. I mean, spell tech is still a very good item, as if the unit dies, I will hover over it. It will KO, like will curse someone that will be KO'd later on. Ooh, and it's a shiny round. We got the perfect game. Alright, Keldon. I know, yeah, I appreciate to get to do that. Well, they tried to get this working, but unfortunately they already lost. Our first loser of the... Not loser, I think that sounds too mean. But our first unfortunate contestant to lose before T20. Like I said, if they are able to survive the after T20, I think they would have like an insanely strong team. If they get like a Magiana, for example, or Genesect, they will be like insanely strong. Let's have a look at the other teams. What shiny item everyone will have picked after the T20, obviously. And while the T20 is going and everyone is picking Charizard, we will drink something. Everyone except the Celebi at their portal. Yeah, wise decision of Celebi not picking a portal here. A repeat ball in the field team is insane. As they get to put this on the field unit. Especially on like Minen, like this Minen with the electric field fire synergies. You have like nearly every field unit covered. Like doubled covered. Or every good field unit you want. This looks like a very good team. Is Electrike in here? No. But they get to roll a lot. So let's start with Princeip. They got an Eviolite and a Shaman. Interesting. Eviolite Shaman. Okay. I think it would be smarter to put the Eviolite on the Shaman. As Shaman is able to hold it, as it's not a fully evolved Pokemon, as it could evolve one more time, as you can see at the star level. So that would be like crazy stat boost to the Shaman. I mean, instead of the loaded dice, I think like these two items are very good. Well, this looks very nice. Then we go to the next one. Towin, he has Zygarde. Finishing his ground 8, now he can focus on looking for like the size synergies and have like a really strong team. So let's look at the board. Yeah, there's still Graveler in here that is not doing much. They probably wait for Groudon here. And they got the gold bow. Oh, okay. So they are able to have one more unit, like Pokemon on their field. Because the gold bow gives you +1 on team size. Very strong. Very interesting. Monster Can got a gold bottle cap with a Reaper Cloth and a Max Elixir for their Mewtwo. Let's have the Mewtwo cast once. They should be dealing... yeah, they are dealing tons of damage. This Mewtwo goes crazy. With the help of the attack speed from the Clank, this is a menace. As it is casting twice and 100% crit chance, it will be like very strong. Let's look at the carousel, who's picking what. I assume that the Princip wants the green orb, as he's playing Brass, and they take it. I think they might take the... Ooh, Stardust instead of safety goggles. Even though there are two... there's just one ground player, so... Maybe it's not that needed against the Storm. I mean, they already got one on Dragon. They still don't have anything to do with their Thunderstone, so it probably will just sit on the units and do nothing. Except giving like 10 speed. But it's still a stat boost, which is nice. Let's go for Improvise. What they got? They also got a Zygarde with a Dynamax Band, which is a very strong thing. Frontline Zygarde, I'm not the biggest fan of the Frontline Zygardes. And I think the Backline Zygarde unit is slightly better, as it gives you a backline unit. But in this case, I think having it as a frontline is fine, because you already have Drampar as your backline carry, and your Seadra. So that's very nice. What else do we have? We have the fire team, still only 8 fire. 7 fire, I mean, with a Reshiram. So they are looking for Vibraver and a Charmeleon to get the fire bonus active and have like 8 fire with additional frontline. These items on Reshiram are kind of but this Torkoal should be able to tank a lot with Shell Bell and Muscle Band and the Dynamic Band on it. So let's look at this fight. So this 1v1, Torkoal wins. And perfect smoke on the Mewtwo, but Mewtwo still hits. Ooh, and this Mewtwo clutches through everything. Damn, if the Mewtwo was a bit unluckier, but it got like 50 luck, so... But if it got a bit unluckier, it would have been the perfect thing to for Torkoal to hit through this. So we got the Dragon team already. Look at this. The Fire Fields team with a Blast Felon. Ooh. Repeat ball on the Quilava. Interesting. Like I said, I would probably put this repeat ball onto the Minun. As it gives like a good frontline, like a lot of tankiness to the Minun. And a lot of speed. So the Minun can actually cast its ability. But let's look at Blast Felon as it casts its ability. Or not. And we got our second player. Ooh, I didn't see that. Aquatic 8 team with a Wildlands Keldeo. Okay, I can see why they are out of the game. Eviolite is nice on Dragonair. I think there are better units to use it on. Like in Croconaw, for example. But Keldeo with a Wildlands is not the best. Probably setting Seadra, putting the items on Keldeo, and getting another Horsey would have been better, but hindsight and everything. So let's look at Monster Can. Oh, they switched the repeat ball to the Camerupt, selling the Cyndaquil in the process, and replacing it with Torracat. I think Camerupt is also good to repeat ball user. I still think it's better on Minun, as it's electric field fire. And you can look for a Luxeus this way as well, so you can go for a Lux Ray. And you can also hit your other units. But yeah. Oh, they upgraded their team with a Dino. Oh, it's Swilus now. Having the Dragon 6. Just replacing one more ground units with a Dragon, and their board will be unstoppable. Like, replacing Numel and Pilswine is the agenda, or like Wugtrio. Very interesting team. This is... Look, also, they are close to We've dug like all the holes. This seems to be like our first place contender for this lobby. If the field player would allow it. No. The Blast Villain is too strong. Let's have a look at our Flora player. What are we going to pick? We picked a Dawnstone for Monster. X-Ray Vision for the Grounds team. And this Leaf Stone, obviously, for our Grass team. So they are also only Grass 6 right now. So the Leaf Stone really helps a lot. Ooh, they have a Steenie with a Muscle Band, Max Revive, and Eviolite. And now a Chansey with a King's Rock and Leaf Stone. This Chansey will be insanely tanky. I think they are trying to get a positioning done. So that Scoveline gives Shaman and Steenie the curry. For that, they need the Rosalia to stay on the right side of Shaman. Or like on the left side, or like where Cradley stands. Because this way, Scovillain can still give the curry to Rosalia. Which is fine, but you don't want that. And I told a lie? Or did told a lie? Okay, the field team is out now. Unfortunately got kicked, and Monster Can also got kicked. 5th place, which means they're out of the tournament. Our first Can is out of the tournament. The Psychic Stone was for Psychic Tyranitar. Interesting choice. But Mega Galate still kept themselves in the game. With the addition of a Suicune. Very, very interesting. Hello, Improvise. Improvise is here the dragon player that is swooping against the legendary birds, obviously. So let's see what items are getting picked here. We have our ground units not to dig anything anymore, just to stay on their place. Get their synergy buff. They're probably looking to upgrade something. They were looking for the Sligo last evolution. And they got it. They got the Gudra. Very, very nice. What is with Principal? A Princip, I mean. It's not the Principal. They are staying at floors 5. They want to keep their Gourmet 4 buff. But is the Gourmet 4 buff enough to get through this Dragon team? This Dragon team is insanely strong. My prediction before this tournament in Discord was that a Dragon team or a Ground team will win this tournament. And right now it looks like Ground team got eliminated 3rd place, so they continue in the tournament. So right now it's just for the honor, and doesn't matter anymore if they're 1st or 2nd place. But this is a tough matchup. Last time the Dragon team won, so we will stay on the Dragon team. Well, I think the Grass Flower team doesn't have like bad choice, like a bad matchup. If they get to cast and the Shaman isn't attacked early on. But it seems like with the lack of protective pads and punching gloves, they're not able to get through the Zygarde. Or they are. Never mind. They are able to get through the Zygarde. Their floral units tear apart everything. Let's have a look at the item choices. They're now... Their positioning is kind of weird. To be honest. It's like, I would think that you want to carry on Shaman and Chansey preferably, and not like Cradley, so you would position Cradley here. Shaman and Rosetta switched. So now Cradley could accidentally get the curry, like Rosetta did before. And with like having the wrong user having the curry, like the wrong Pokemon having the curry, this game can fall into the lap of the Dragon player. Especially if the Seadra gets to survive as long as it did. And Improvise is the winner of the match. Good job, Improvise. One turn further. Very, very strong team. Swag. Yeah, that was a swaggy win. I think their positioning around Gourmet wasn't perfect, and that was what lost them the fight in the end. So you really have to keep the positioning in mind. Even if you try to outposition your opponents, that the correct units get the curry. So you have enough attack damage to beat through this team. Because otherwise, you lose, like we saw. Let's hop into this game and see, like, hopefully the last few games. Ooh. We have to refresh this. Looks nasty. So it's a 1v1 against Big Monkey against Moon Panda. It's an Artificial 6 team against a Dragon 8 team. Artificial 6 with a Grookey. And a very strong Mewtwo, which gets to claim the win. But let's have a look at the teams. We got a Reshiram with a Water Stone, and Hydreigon with a Water Stone, and a Drizzle. Also, we got a Kingdra and a Dragonite. Damn, they hit everything and still lost against this artificial team. But this artificial team had two, not one, but two terrain extenders, which is crazy. As they get electric fields, this gets an electric field. Electabuzz gets buffed immensely because it does one more range damage of damage, and they spread their field buff like to everyone else that shares a synergy. So it goes to the to other units. Very, very strong team. Very, very strong team. Let's have a look. 28. Let's join this lobby. Have a look at this one. Oh, I'm right now seeing that my camera is weird spot. Not a 101. Oh, let's this. Camera fits better. Okay, nice. So we got, what do we got? We got a Water 9 Aquatic 8 team. Very strong Drizzile. Decent items. Not the best, but sometimes there's no way you can influence this. Especially if these are carousel items. So you have to do with what you got. Razorfang, Reaper Claw, Max Elixir, Volcanion. Very, very strong items for the Volcanion. It will one-shot like the opponent's boards instantly. Gyarados, insanely tanky with the Max Revive, Shiny Charm, Rocky Helmets. Very, very strong and very crazy team. The artificial team had like a Terrain Extender. It's an Electric 7, Artificial 6. Maybe they should have used more cell batteries. But look at the, let's have a look at the board. Yeah, it's a very under-evolved team. Their main issue is that they do not have enough evolutions to have enough stats to get like to survive the assault. And also like their main carries and most important units were clumped up. So they got just one shot by Volcanion and Rizal. A very unfortunate game, but they still got through. And also it was a 7-player lobby. Ooh, Pret, a friend. Oh, you got 4th place at least. Nice. Let's go to a lobby that will take a bit longer. So I hope number 4 will take some more time. Just 6 players. And it's also a 1v1. We have to reconnect again. No player known to me, but it's a ground against dark matchup. Let's have a look. The fight is intense, but the ground units make short work of every dark unit as they are just too tanky. Baisha was trying to do their best, but this ground team with the added stats from the Stone Journal, the loaded dice on the Rhydon, being able to just cast a lot with the Deep Sea Tooth and like dealing insane damage with Punching Glove. And just one-shot everything on the board. Also having 3 Dragon Gems. Not like 1, but 3. Insane for their Gabites. This team, Bishop has to do a lot of work here. It has like good items. Like nearly perfect items. Instead of like Razorfang would be also nice. To cut through the Dragon teams, the ground team. But the ground team is just too strong, even if Thievel steals Rhydon's items. And this is a GG. I think. They couldn't even finish their quest. They finished their quest, okay. They're also even in goals this way. Like the Thievel is positioned on the left side, so it will probably attack the Rhydon or the Groudon. But honestly, like the items from the Groudon and Rhydon. But honestly, it's stealing like any items, like of any of those 3 frontliners is good enough. So I personally would probably change my positioning to adjust for that, but I don't think that matters too much, as this ground team is just way too strong. And GG's to Reggie88. Getting through this lobby, we got Bugsnax Hero. Well, we got Poco Rosso and Alexandre Resende out of the game. But a 6-player lobby is always something you enjoy to get. So there are only 2 lobbies, I feel like. Only 1 lobby. Oh, 2 lobbies here. 6 and 3 I haven't finished yet. Let's have a look at 3. We got Lord Terror, Buck, GG, Lord Haitian, the one who I play against often, and Vastelgear, a mod of the tech server Discord. And in-game, it will join the next game, will continue the tournament. Let's have a look what everyone is playing. Tor is playing 7 electric, 5 lights, 2 steel with an electric Dialga. Ooh, interesting. An electric Goldango on the light spots. You will have double the rune protection, but I think that Torch will probably roll down after the the PvE fights. So this rune protection will be not active anyways. So I like to upgrade that team. So that is a very, very good unit to have on that spot. We got a normal sounds team with a Grookey, a Fazenda Pity, and a Loudred. And they can beat this team. What do we have here? A Fire 8 Flying 6 team with a Skeledirge. They won their last fight against Lord Haitian with a Rock team. Also, the guy with a very interesting team. It's also Dragon 5 now. They're probably looking to get like enough armor break onto the opponent so that Skeletors can wreck through this team. This team can be very scary. So let's follow this team so that we will not see electric every time. Because we will see electric a lot today. I feel like, well, this team is too tanky to shred through for the fire team. Or at least it takes a lot of time to get through it. But the Skeledirge did enough damage. It seems like, yeah. Skeledirge did enough damage here in the end. Even though, even all of the shielding was not enough to get them to survive. But a very interesting team. Card is now with a buy sharp. Still didn't roll down all their money. Very interesting. Because I assume they could just roll down under 50, doesn't matter. As Goldango will get rune protection from the light buff anyways. For 8 seconds. And the light buff, like, the rune protection isn't too important. And it seems that the Skeledirge can hit through everything. Such a menace the Skeledirge is. Does the Rayquaza have a Firestone on it? Yeah. Green Orb, obviously, because it needs Green Orb to evolve into a Mega Rayquaza. Choice Specs. Not the most optimal item, but... like I already said, sometimes you have to use unit items you get, and Choice Specs is definitely not one of the worst ones. Firestone is also very interesting. As it is a flying Pokemon, it can stay like in pretty safe position. It can stack like all these fire buffs, like the fire debuffs, and deal lots of damage. But Torch did a very well adjustment of the positioning. It seems like, nope. It just got luckier, I guess, this fight than the last one. Or rather a vast repositioned, so maybe that was the issue, because Bishop could jump into the team and was tanky enough to survive long enough. But with that, we have another 7-player lobby finished. And there's and with that, every lobby finished. So we wait until the lobby's filled. So I will run an ad and go to the toilet. And we'll see us as soon as I'm back and we join the newest lobby. Oh, I am back. And let's see if the rooms Have filled no 7 out of 8 in most of them. There's one lobby starting, so we joined that one. There are several lobbies that already started, so let's join lucky number 7. I mean, not in all cultures, but for me, 7 is a lucky number. I like it a lot. Who do we got in this lobby? I already saw one interesting name. We got Hyacinth, Hubert Gaming, Grom, very well-known Aido player. Set Your Heart Ablaze, JDPM. The Korean name, I don't know what it means. Short and Electric Ely. So Ely also a known content creator. Probably streaming on Twitch right now. Let's have a look. Yeah, they are streaming right now. So don't forget to check them out. And leave a like. Not leave a like, leave a follow. So we got Hyson with an Eevee start. Okay. Eevee starts are very interesting as you can go for any field variation you want to, or you could go for like a psychic early game. Or like any early game basically, but I think most people prefer like psychic, electric or firestones, or grass stone on Eevee. As these are like very strong early game synergies, or like synergies that have an easy time to scale into the late game, and you can use these stones very well for the late game, but they decide not to do Firestone here. Here we got a human fighting team with no units on their bench, so they are looking for a fighting team right now. Possibly rolling down for Infernape. This is just a strong sports team, nothing special. And here we got a steel team with a Clank already. So what is everyone picking? Another Firestone for this guy. So I really thought they would pick Electric Stone. They already got a Firestone and didn't use it yet. Oh, they now are using a Firestone. Okay. So this might be a very aggressive early game build. We have to refresh the page so we can see the game again. Sadly, the spectator mode bugs from time to time. We got we are going for a Fiat Fire team here. This team is still human fighting. We got a Flame Orb safety goggles for Grom on the War Turtle. It's not bad like item combination. A combination. Rocky Helmet, Assault Vest, very strong combination for like for the early game, or also for the late game for your carries, like your frontline carry or tank. Very, very strong. We got a light team on JDPM, I mean. Bugs with a Clank in. And the Capsule Kit. This Clank will be an early game menace. This is the Nidoran we saw right now. Is a poison start, very basic, but very consistent and very nice in the early game. They might make a muscle band here for the Nidoran if they want to continue on that early game pressure from the Nidoran. This is a Steel Artificial team with an Electrorizer. We might see an Artificial Steel or Artificial Electric team from this player. Electric Ely is opting for a Steel Rock team right now. They are looking to get probably Artificial Steel to go, but they are highly contested. And Qbert Gaming is still playing fighting. Oh, hey Mike, I'm against Puff Slurper, oh no. Ooh, Puff Slurper. Very strong opponent, yeah. Which lobby are you in? Then I will switch into your lobby. I think this is very interesting because this game is streamed anyways, as Electric Ely is streaming. So if you want to check this game out, you can do that. You don't remember your number? Oh man. Then I will look into it. Do you know what stage are you in? I just look for the maybe I can look for from there. I haven't loaded in yet, so you are stage 0, so you are either 2 or 3. Oh, wrong one. We continue to watch. Let's look at which boards. I think this board is it. Oh no, this wasn't the most interesting one. Or let's look at the fire player. Yeah, stage 0. Let's have a look here if this is the lobby. Also a very interesting lobby actually, but here, this is the lobby. So, Mike is in this lobby with Tuck Speedman, Joker from Pigeon 5 Royale. Damn, Joker from Pigeon 5 Royale? That's you, Mike. You're Pigeon 5 Royale. Someone's Mama. That's a player we watched before. Coach Thornberry. Puff Slurper. A very good player. Zeke. I hope this is just because they want to win and not for other reasons, this name. We got Pierce and Yuvuki. Yuvuki, I mean, of course. But I think we have to refresh the page so we can see all the Pokemons. Then we talk about the synergies that are being played. Arlie Carousel. So let's have a look. We got Tuck Speedman with no synergy active right now. But they got a Metapod. It looks like they're going for Bug Flying. Maybe. Yeah, at least rolling for the flying units, like 1-cost flying units. Charmander, Weedle, Metapod, and Golbat. Then we got an electric team with a Jolteon start, really good, and a Klink in the back line. So we will see an electric team from this player. Someone's Mama is playing a fire team with very strong evolutions already, but as far as I could see, no items. Only Shell Bell, okay. That's not good enough. This player we already looked at, this Puff Slurper, or also just playing strong sport. Like 3 evolutions, X-Ray Vision, Soul Dew. Very good item combination early game. They're looking for just anything. So they're undecided yet. And looking just for the strongest board possible. Get as many evolutions. Ooh. Oh, they're looking for Fire Human, it seems like. We got Zeke with the Dark team. An interesting item choice on Floragato with the Red Orb X-Ray Vision. It isn't the best item choice, as you do not necessarily want items. Also, I'm just seeing that I have the wrong YouTube chat. Oh, a second. Sorry to everyone that like every message that I missed. Sorry. Especially I saw there is hello Brazilian YouTuber was in chat or chat. Where are they? Here, Mano Big Smoke. If you're Brazilian, Mano Big Smoke might be your address to join to look for Pokemon Auto Chess content. They also stream, as far as I know. So you really want to watch them. Oh Mano, you're too late. The tournament is already started. We are already in the second phase of the tournament. It started an hour ago. So you're kinda late for it. On the Discord on events tab, like you can see that when the tournament starts, or in game, like in the lobby, you can go on tournaments if one is announced, and then you see if there's a tournament. I'm sorry for you, Mano. That would have been very fun. Oh, Townsy, also I missed your message. They used their batteries. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys, that I missed your messages. Like I said, I had the wrong YouTube chat open. I had one from last stream or something. So I'm very sorry that I missed all your messages. So, but then let's have a look at the teams again. Puff Stripper is going for a Fire Bug team right now. Having Rocky Hammett, Assault Vest with a very tanky Charmeleon and very hard-hitting Meryl with a good ability that is dealing damage and also has like a 2.5 seconds infatuation, which is a charm. Which how I like to call it more, because I don't like the because it's shorter and easier to say. Charm basically makes that your Pokemon's like the opponent Pokemon, when it gets charmed, moves towards your Pokemon, charming them, and they will not attack during the time. So it's a very strong CC. And as you can see, they sweep through this. And doing Gyarados, we have a good time to look at the teams. We have an electric team. Like I said, they are looking for artificial probably, and they are doing that. They have a Clank on the bench. They are looking for an electric portal, I guess. For an Iron Hands is what they're probably looking for, on Iron Thorns. But there are other Pokemons like Duralagon that are very good into artificial teams. Especially if you just go lightly on the artificial part. We got the Ghost Grounds team here by Tuck Speedman. This makes the fight against Gyarados easier, as it debuffs the Gyarados defense and special defense, so it's easier to take down. Thomas Mama also playing a Ghost Dark team with a Pupitar right now. Very strong evolutions, very strong team. But they invested a lot of money for that. Pierce is going for an Electric Steel team, also probably looking for an artificial unit. And they got the artificial portal. Zeke is going for a Grass team here, but isn't too successful with it right now. And we got the Coats Thornberry with the Baby team. Now currently they got a Poplio, so they're going for a Fairy team, it seems like. And they got very good items for backline carry for the Poplio. Having a strong frontline unit like Mawile, combined with a strong backline unit with like Poplio with these items, is very, very scary. So we will see them turn around their bad luck. There we got Tropius for Zeke. We got the Iron Thorns for Pierce, which were they were probably hoping for. Combined with the Thunderstone Clank, which is very, very strong. We got one Lunar Tone. Oh, it changes the weather to night, which is highly benefits dark teams. But Lunar Tone on itself is a supporting unit that isn't too strong as it gives ability power. And dark units do not like... I mean, ability power is nice. It's a nice buff, but it's not what they care about the most. We got Yuvuki with the Spirit Tube. Spirit Tube is a nice unit, but it's a very, very tanky frontliner, which should be itemized well. I think Flame Orb Safety Goggles is a bad choice, as it has like a very low AD count. Not very low, but not that high of an AD. And you prefer having it like be the main tank. So something like a Pokédoll here and Stardust would be better, actually, in my opinion. And putting these items onto the Lampent that already has an upgrade would be better, but they could prove me wrong. Puff Stripper got a Rotom, and they're still using the normal Rotom, as they probably haven't decided what kind of team they want to play. And also, the normal Rotom is just good. And then with their strong Charmeleon, with the tanky items and the Soldew, it's able to tank a lot, like soak a lot of damage, and deal a lot of damage. The artificial gem is probably highly sought after. Sought after, I mean, not seeked, sought after. And it's picked up by Yuvuki. Ooh, they're picking away the artificial, which is very good. Because in Ghost, what they are playing, you can easily use the artificial gem combined with the Honedge on their bench to get like a free artificial item, especially if there's there's a Golett and a Sharp Hit. So especially if you can go artificial 4 easily in your Ghost team already, like this. This is a very, very nice pickup for them. And I hope they can use it very well and put it to good use. But we haven't finished. Ooh, they got an XP share. This is also very nice. They got a Dedenne. We have a Terrain Extender. I have to read Terrain Extender again. Start of the Terrain load against either based on its synergies. Okay, so it gets one synergy, like one field. Not two, even though it's very electric. It gets only one. And it gives electric fields right now. It gave electric fields. But they also got a Terrain Extender on their Clank, giving electric fields to everyone else. Very, very strong. Tug Speedman also going for the Ghost team, as they got a Mimikyu. Like I said, there are very good Ghost additional picks already. Like they can go for an artificial, like Ghost artificial bits, and then go into Ghost Amorphous as well, as they already got the Mimikyu. They get the Mischievous, they get the Ghastly. They can play the strongest artificial units with Sharpit and Honedge, or they could go for a Golett with Pupans as well, for like additional ground type if they do not intend to go for Ghost 8, and more like Ghost 6 for the debuffs and more synergies to up their synergy count for Amorphous. Zeke is playing Grass Gourmet Fighting. I still think these items on Floragato are kind of strange, but they're probably hoping for a good late game carry like Rosalia, which can use these items very well. So this is a good looking team in general. This team hasn't changed a bit. It's still the same, so not worth talking about right now. They're recovering their econ right now, because they used their econ a lot before. And in Dark, you actually want to push like 7 as quick as possible, because Dark falls off in the late game compared to other comps. So you really, really want to chase like level 7, like, as quick as possible to get, like, an advantage to save HP. And they are missing that right now, because they are, like, very low on HP already. Even though they're playing a very aggressive team. Code Thornberry, which I said would get a good comeback if played right. Has a target tick already with a water stone on it, and the Papillon finally hatched with these items. So just like two more turns, and this Papillon will pop off, unintended, and will decimate the opponent's teams. In last place, it's Yuvuki with the Ghost team. Ghost is pretty good, but it struggles early on against the more aggressive boards. But right now, it seems like the Ghost team gets even to win against the Dark team, which is very scary for a Dark team. Really does not want to lose. So what the Dark player has to do right now is to just go level 7, put in the 7 Dark units, and hope for it to be enough. Also, putting the Razorfang on Floragato or like Pupitar, probably Pupitar, would be like very necessary. Like Razorfang, Razorclaw on Pupitar right now, and they can possibly carry this fight. Also, Pupitar next to the Gracidia Flower would be nice, as it would get more attack speed, and it is the main carry, aside from uniques and legendaries in Dark teams, as it is like one of the strongest mid-game units you can have. But yeah, they get pierced by this electric team. You see 3 electric artificial teams in the top spots. And we will look at their teams again after the carousel, which is a nice break to drink a little bit. So let's have a look. We're closing on to T20. So, like I said, this player has really to pick up pace. Has to invest their money. But we will look at them last now. So this is an Electric 5, Steel 5, Artificial 4. Steel 5 because it doesn't matter right now. They could go for... Could they go for Electric 7 team instead of Artificial here? I think, yeah, they could. They want to go for Supercells. Oh, they need the Electrolyzer, actually. No, maybe not. Maybe they have to stay in this awkward position. Let's look at the other team. They are already Electric 7. It's the Puff Slurper. They switched their not so strong Charmeleon with the Toxicity and gave it the tank items. But as it seems like they switched like in the last couple of turns, the team isn't that strong right now. So they need to like a few turns to get a bit stronger and get back into the game. We have Pierce teams. Oh, we already look at this. We didn't look at this team. Joker from Pigeon 5 Royale, also playing 7 Electric. Pretty strong board with the Clank on the light spot. Very advantaged light spot. And Terrain Extender. And they have... Ooh, in chat they said they have a ground to the Explorer's kits for their fourth artificial item, like for the second artificial item. And like I said, this Code Thornberry team will pick up pace, especially because they got the Waylord. The Waylord gives them Sound 4, Water 3 for free. And they also got a Fairy Stone. So that team, they can actually go for Sound 6 here. Which are the other additional picks? There is, sadly, for this player, gladly for everyone else, no Clawwitzer. And no other Sound Ad pick, so they are looking for the Grookey probably, or the Full Coco for now. To slot in for a Sound 6. Tug Speedman with the Ghost 8. Won the last 2 fights, actually against Pierce. They are not losing their Electrizer, which kind of baffles me, but maybe it's just an oversight on their part. We got Zeke with the Floragato still as their main carry, which will change probably after this turn. And someone's Mama with the with the Dark team actually got to improve the team, and they got a Dusknoir. Upstepper, I was also just perplexed why they didn't pick their for artificial like the 2 artificial portal. Yuvuki has a Blast Felon. Blast Felon is a very strong unit, but you need good items on it. I think these 2 items, upgrades Blue Orb, are very nice for Blast Felon, or at least fine. With the Max Elixir, it's very decent units. But they need to see... Ooh, Chandelure. I don't know if the Chandelure will do it. I was seeing that they were looking for it, but I don't know if this Chandelure will help that much. Also, their artificial item with the Macho Brace isn't that hype. Let's focus on these 2 guys. We have Yuwuki against Pierce and Puff Stripper against Someone's Mama. Someone's Mama with strong Eveltal, but not strong enough and gets cleared. And Yuwuki, Chandelure doing basically nothing, but still enough to defeat the Pierce. Ghost teams are very scary if you do not itemize accordingly, as they need safety goggles or ability shield or something to circumvent the cursed execution. Or like the max revive is also good on your carry unit, as even they die, like they die by the curse and then get revived, so they can start carrying you. But this team is looking kind of nice, I have to say. Silvally with the Steel Memory, actually. Very surprising. But it's the only thing they could change into, because they only got a Metal Coat as an evolution item. It's also enough to get through the Fairy team, as their Rotom is dealing tons of damage. Surprised that they didn't change a Rotom yet to another form. As I think a Rotom Drone would also be nice for the additional light buff. And if I'm correct, like light spots should be equal for everyone, so it should be on the bottom left part, if I'm correct. But very, very interesting. And Tug Speedman is on top of their Ghost Amorphous team. Right now, it seems like a fight between the Artificial Electric teams and the Ghost teams. And the Grass team just going along. And the Fairy Sound team trying to get a clutch here. The Terrain Extender on the Expand... on the Fast and the Pity. I don't know about that. I probably would rather see the Terrain Extender on the Togetic, so the Primarina can get the Fairy buff, like the Fairy Field buff. As it, like every Field buff gives 20% damage to the units. So the Primarina is missing 20% damage here. Extra damage. But this Miss Magius is scary, actually. These items are very strong. So, are there any changes? The Blast Villain also looks very nice. Aqua Egg sold you Deep Sea Tooth. Makes it cast like the one time you want it to cast quicker. But the Aqua Egg also makes it to like cast a second time quicker, which you actually don't want to, because Blast Villain will kill itself. because it loses 50% of its max HP. And after casting once, it will be at 100, so the second time it will be at 0. But let's see Blast Villain in action here. And let's see if it gets to cast a second time and deal actually good damage. No, it just killed itself. And that's the problem. But it's enough. It's enough. As it deals tons of physical damage. Let's have a look at the other team. Here we got the Circuitry. With Soldew, Pokemon Nomicon, and upgrades. Pokemon Nomicon is very good on Circuitry, as it's an electric unit, so it will really spark. Like this burn, I mean. But also Circuitry propagates like to 3 adjacent units. It's auto attacks. And so the Pokemon Nomicon will be triggered. And it will be triggered thrice every now and then. So you get to apply the burn on the units safely. And we got our first ghost player out of the game. Who was the villain? Joker from Pigeon 5 Royale was the villain. They are looking to readjust their team. They're on the cusp of going out. They have to... they are not... Like... They are barely standing. Like, they have to hope that their opponent is not surviving with enough units for them to be kicked. And having a Luxio really helps with that. And the Electabuzz is just dealing damage. Damn. Their team is really not putting in the work. You would hope it would do. I don't know why they are fishing for Gyarados. And I don't know why they are not using their X-ray vision on anyone. As like the X-ray vision would be like hella useful. And also sending the Togetic and trying to find any other fairy unit would be very helpful here. And putting this Water Stone on to Grookey. They sold the wrong unit here. Water Stone Grookey is very good. And they're against a very oppressive opponent with Puff Slurper and their electric steel team. Artificial steel team, I mean. But they get to survive this and win, actually. So I'm curious what everyone will pick in this carousel. There's one electric stone, and I'm surprised no one picked it. As Puff Slurper gets to pick it for free now. And Code Thornberry actually get the Water Stone for Grookey. So that's very helpful, very nice. So they should put this on very quick. Let's have a look at the Ghost team. Nothing much changed, just like an item. Puff Slurper used its Thunderstone on the Golurk to get 7 electric back. And supercharged, I mean, the Belly Bolt. And it's back to electric 6, I guess. I think that was a mistake. Unless they feel like the Ghost 4 debuff is more useful. And Code Thornberry got out of the game, but still qualifies for the next round. And Joker from Pigeon 5 Royale got eliminated. I'm sorry. But it's Ghost against Electric Artificial without anything to counter them. Oh, there's 7 electric back. Okay, they're back to 7 electric. So that will help them a lot. So they get to maybe acquire a second Supercell. A cell battery, I mean, not Supercell. Besides the Dragon Ball Z villain. This team still looks like... Oh, with the Porygon Electrorizer Porygon is very scary. Crucidia Flower is kind of unlucky, like kind of unfortunate to have, as your unit really doesn't need it. As Crucidia Flower, this patch doesn't give attack speed, only a shield. But it's still a very good supporting item. And we get to see the two artificial electric players fight against each other, duke it out. Who has to fight against the ghost player? Who is still on Ghost 8? Ghost 9 now. They could drop the Houndstone for an Artificial 4 unit. I don't know which what their Artificial 4 item is. But it's either worth checking, or it's probably better to just put in Artificial 4 unit or a Steel unit instead of this. But let's see the fights. Luxio fighting on the sides. Not able to cast yet. One Ironfront gets down on its knees. Porygon gets eliminated by the curse. And so gets Ironfront down as well. GG's to the ghost player, who got to uncontested through this lobby. Not uncontested, because he was actually contested, but gets to proceed without anyone having an answer. And boo, ghost player, boo. That's right. So let's jump into lobby number 3. Let's have a look. Oh, this lobby just ended. Seems like. Let's go to lobby number 1. It seems like it's the last remaining one. It's a 101. And we have to refresh. And yeah, next week 1 with an electric light artificial team. But Shiny Bellybolt looks very cool, actually. Haven't seen that one yet. They got an electric Urshifu Rapid Strike. Interesting choice. And they won against the Dragon team. Okay. They probably pivoted into, like, had Kapfu and pivoted into Electric Field. Or, like, they were playing Electric Light, I mean. Or they were already playing Electric Light and just switched out of it. So now we're waiting for the lobbies to fill. So there are only 7-player lobbies. The Electric Cup Food Tech, yeah. So we joined the first lobby that will appear. Let's see. Who's still with us? Sin, Strong Donk, Hoppipheimer, Princehype, who we watched earlier. Next week, who we just saw winning. With the Electric Urshifu, Oop, and another person. And I think I was a bit too quick, as they haven't connected to the game yet. But let's have a look at the other matchups meanwhile. Let's see if there are some lobbies that haven't filled yet. Got Max, Toadjam, Juicebox, Snoopy, Pokerus, Yopo, Tort, Electric Ely, crazy lobby. We got Agent Avocado, Pixels, Bugsnax Hero, Improvise, Caploop, and Nico. Also crazy lobby. We got Derpy Kira, Horse Ranger, Tuck, Speedman, Bast, and Grom. This is the fight of the mods. Which one was it? This one. Also Thomas Wang in this. Ooh, this sounds like a nice, interesting lobby. Yeah, I'll leave this one because we already saw, like, you can watch Sin on his stream. Let's as soon as this lobby is full, we watch this lobby. Well, this looks like a crazy interesting lobby as well. Which lobby haven't we looked at yet? We've looked at every lobby. Number 2 is full. Oh, GDPM joined this one as well. So, as soon as this lobby has loaded, we will join it and watch. Are they still waiting for the last player? No, this is the lobby. No, this is not the lobby. They're still waiting for the last player. Which lobby was it? Lobby 2. So we wait until it's stage 1 on lobby 2. And then we check into the game. We had to refresh once just to make sure that there's no funky business here. Let's see if we can join. I'm a bit impatient right now. And we can watch. Okay. It's a 7-player lobby. We got Grom, high elo player, Tug Speedman, also a higher elo player, JDPM, higher elo, Derpy Kira, a mod, Horse Ranger, high elo player that I played against recently a lot, but they climbed very quickly in the ranks. They're forcing electric, it seems like. Thomas Wang with the ground start, also a very high elo player, probably most famous for their Alone Raichu abuse in the past. And one of the reasons why everyone was spamming Alone Raichu for some time. And Vast, another mod. Also with an EV start. Interesting. So who were the 2 players? Horse Ranger and Vascal. Horse Ranger probably makes an Electric Stone, yeah. So they are already on pace for their electric team. Vestigar, ooh, is going for for Water Stone, okay. For the Water start, very good for Econ, also very good late game synergy, and Water Stones in Water are highly appreciated. Otherwise, you can always go into Dragons with a Water Stone as soon as you get a Seed Rare and like 2 other Dragons, and start fishing Magikarps. Also very, very nice. And then we see 2 bug openings that are very typical. Dark Speedman is just playing Lairon with decent units. They're playing also just decent units. Wait, Horse Ranger didn't evolve their Eevee yet. Now they did, okay. With the max revive. They also have Blue Orb, which is very, very strong in electric, as it gets triggered by the 4th, like by triple attack. And they also do that. Let's see, we got a Sprigatito with Reaper Claw's Scope Lens. Also a very decent early game. But without an evolution, it's kind of iffy. Dark Speedman with a Pikachu, with a Shiny Charm. But it gets at least to cast once. And the Lairon didn't get its casts off. But the Pikachu is untouched, so it can get through 1 unit. We have GDPM now with Poison in. What are the items? X-Ray Flame Orb, just for max damage on the Zubat before it gets killed by the fire. This is the water start we spoke of, this electric. Derpy Kira with the Muscle Band, Shiny Charm, Solyu. Very nice item combination. As Lairon is a monster unit. And monster units like to survive longer to gain the stacks. And you basically enable it to gain the stacks, though they don't have monster active right now, which they are probably searching for. We got Tug Speedman, also with a Shine Charm on their Lairon. Also no monster active, actually. We got Teapot added, so seems like people will look for Artificial again this game. If you like it or not, we will see another artificial game. We got Thomas Wang with the Clang and the Magnemite. So they will also probably look for a Steel team, probably also an artificial team. And then we got Grom. Grom is playing nothing. I mean, Floragato, Sprigatito, I mean. And we're looking for grass units. Florians, I mean. But they didn't get blessed by the Glossy Fleur right now. And Horse Ranger already has the Eagly buff in for extra CC and buff on their Pichu. Very nice team. They are also able to go for babies if they want to, but right now they're strong enough to maybe win streak still, so they're not too keen to do that right now. Vest is starting to fish for the Gyarados. Kira is still looking to play with the Lairon, or without the monster buff, and also with the tanky Lairon Pikachu with the Shiny Charms. It can have a hard time, but it's just pulls through. JDPM will now switch the Zubat with the Scrap. I don't like these items on Scrap, as it is currently an item holder for him, but I more like to have Scrap permanently on my teams. But I also played mostly in Poison Aquatic, which is not an option right now, or like not to the max. But yeah, we can see just watch a bit unfold the matches. Jabrakira should be able to win this easily. Yes, they got a good supporting backline with Sinistea and Togepi for the Lairon. And like expected, and as said, Thomas Wang is looking for artificial steel. Or only steel, maybe. They got a metal coat, which is like perfect item in the current meta, aside from Electrolyzer, to get from artificial, like artificial 2. The metal coat is really, really strong, giving them like an edge in the fights right now. Velsigar is still Vastalgia is still going for the water team. Already 2 Magikarps or only 2 Magikarps, however you want. This is looking still like a scary team, but this is an unlucky roll with the Muscle Band and White Lens. So they might lose here. If the targeting is right, yeah, the healing from the Sinistea and Togepi is just too much for Thomas Wang to beat this team. I see their fire active. Oh, they have Vulpix now. Maybe they are looking to switch into Ninetales carry, which would be kind of surprising, actually, because they have such a good steel artificial start, and they are still holding the Piplup. So I'm curious where this goes. They have a City Cobra for the ground buff in currently. And this is a psychic buff. Oh, yeah, they are looking for the Vulpix Grom. They're looking for the Vulpix carry here. And they're holding it Sinistea. Also very nasty, very strong. So now with the T10, we will see the direction everyone will go. This game. So what is everyone picking? I guess Thomas Wang is eyeing for this portal or this portal, like one of those two. And they go for the artificial portal. Derpy goes for this portal, interesting. Grom has no psychic portal, which is kind of sad for them. They could still look for a pivot if they wanted to, but they decided against it. So let's look from the top to the bottom what changes we will see. Get an Iron Hands. Okay, this is an artificial steel pivot. There was always bound to happen, but it now will happen. This is artificial steel ghost. Maybe this is this a ghost pivot? Maybe it doesn't seem like it. No. This will still be an artificial game, probably, or like an electric game. Vastugar got the Comfy. Ooh, Comfy is scary. So they will build around their team around this Comfy. Tug Speedman got the Spiritomb with the Shine Charm and Soldier, so it will survive one hit. Get to use its ability, get an immense shield. Or not, because it was paralyzed. And got destroyed by Horse Ranger. Damn. Now we have Grom. Okay, Grom has found the Ninetales. The Vulpix, I mean. Is playing in the Illumise and Volbeats. They didn't get anything else, so... At least getting a good frontline is what they're thinking is good enough. Especially as you go Psychic, you can just do that. And the last piece, GDPM, what did they got? They got a Mimikyu, so they are looking for a Morphous team. So we are looking at an Amorphous team, a Psychic Vulpix carry team, a Ghost team. Dark Speedman again playing Ghost, like last time we watched that game. We got Vostigar with Comfy on... Ooh, if it's on anyone? Jumping on anyone? Onto anyone? Oh no, it's always jumping on the strongest ally. So it's Seadra, because Vaporeon doesn't have like spots free. I like a slot free. Dark Speedman, we already watched this. Artificial 4 Gourmet 3. This is an interesting cook. Because they got the what is it called? The artificial item that gives you Gourmet. They are looking for a Gourmet artificial team here. Who got the chef set is the question. And Horse Ranger is still playing Electric Field. Electric Artificial, I mean. Electric Field. So... Luckily, because this is a 7-player lobby, no one has to pick a Fossil Stone. Unwarranted. So... Let's see, there we see some swapping and some decisions if they are going for like a ghost team, or if they stay with artificial, or if they go for like something else, like how to integrate the Thunderstone, or maybe just completely discarding the Thunderstone. Here we got the thing with the chef set on the Poltergeist. Okay, interesting. Ihands is T-posing on us. Very interesting team. Thomas Wang is going for Steel Artificial. They got the Iron Forms. So that's obvious to happen. And PP Max is interesting. It doubles like casts its ability twice, so it gets insane speed and HP boost. I mean, the damage isn't too much, but like getting instant, like insane speed and tankiness is very, very useful. We already looked at this team. Or did we look at this team right now? Let's have a look. Another look. Yeah, we already looked at this team. Yeah, they're looking. Yeah, they are going for the ghost pivot now. Rom still on the Vulpix, a Ninetales carry with the with an insanely strong frontline in the future. They're probably going for right now, keeping them going for Psychic 7, maybe keeping those two in their team, or selling them later on for the Psychic. And or like better supplements like Amorphous. Nostalgar is still on 5 water only. And the Prinplup got turned into a Magikarp by the Pumpkaboo. Can you change your webcam location? Why should I? I mean, it's except like HP, nothing missing. In every other spots, it's worse because I couldn't look at the ad picks and regional picks. It's a ghost team with a light spot. Oh yeah, Pumpkaboo is a light unit now. The Spiritomb gets extra damage. Very interesting. GMDP, DDPM, I mean. Still with the Amorphous. Very interesting, very interesting. But I mean, right now I could actually... I could move the camera, yeah. While watching. First, we don't need to see anything here. So, this artificial team is growing stronger and stronger. It's a very strong team. Right now, they are looking maybe to push level 8, but their Kira is like in the position to just be a bit greedy, save money, save econ, and slow level to 8 here. Thomas Wang, same, like similar spots. They're also 2 off Megan Zone, which is a like very strong CC unit. It's not worth rolling for, I think. But it's a very decent unit. I probably would take off the items from Clink, but they're looking for the T20 probably to put these items on. Or they hope, at least, to get a Genesect to put these items on. Grom got the 9-tails now, so they easily decimate the opponent's team. Vasagar got the Water 6 3 dragons. They gave up on the Magikarps in hope to get another Ditto, to get the Gyarados this way. Ballsy move, I guess. But sometimes you have to do stuff like this to guarantee not splitting too much HP and getting to the top 4 and survive. JDPM still with the same boards in a very rough spot here. This Flabébé is not doing anything for them. It probably hinders their ability to win any fights. The Vandalite would be way better, even though you lose one Amorphous bump. Or the CC, like potential CC by Vandalite, is way more worth it to actually win this fight, win the fights. And as we can see, Horse Ranger actually got the pivot into Ghost. And runs a similar team to Tux Speedman. So no one will be left with a Foster Stone this game. So everyone can pick whatever they like to, or what is left. That is not a Foster Stone, but Thomas Wang is going for the Foster Stone for the magnet, because they have a magnet to go for the Thunderstone, which can immensely help them to go for the 6 artificial they really need to get the Beldum in. Like, they seem to miss a Beldum here for their team. So, here we have the Amorphous 5 pivots. They're rolling down all their money right now to invest it. They got the Solosis, Misdreavus. Ooh, they got the Duosion even. With the Soldew and a Punching Glove. That's a very scary unit. They should probably sell Scralp. Put the X-Ray Vision on Duosion as well. But as soon as Ninetales gets to cast, yeah, the whole team gets decimated. So that's why you need the X-Ray Vision on Duosion, so Duosion gets to cast quicker. And you at least get one cast off. So this is a very scary point to be for GDPM. As if they are not able to see the need to get Scrap out and put the X-Ray Vision on to Duosion and utilize these two items better on another unit, which would probably be Mischievous, they will be out of the game. Also, Scrap is not adding any synergies except Aquatic. And now with the Porygon in, you really need to sell the Scrap. Put these items on to Duosion and to your Porygon to help you carry the game. X-Ray Vision on Duosion. Mischievous. This is definitely the wrong choice. That is definitely the wrong choice here. But I think because they got more evolutions, they win this fight right now. But this is probably the wrong choice here. But they can prove me wrong later on. But this game, like this was just a unit diff. Grom still scorching through opponents with the Ninetales. Actually, 2 Abras in the team right now. And they got an unknown T for 3 random berries, which can help them a lot in the game later on, like to just keep your frontline alive for like your Wobbuffet. Very strong. The Artificial 6 is now on board here. The Togepi is not adding any synergies, just it's just in for the healing, I assume. And will be replaced pretty soon-ish. There's a Flame Orb on the bench that they can use, or have to use, because they cannot get a component here anymore. Thomas Wang finally has the 6 Artificial 6 Steel with a Trash Burmy with Metal Coat, so I'm not calling the Burmy Trash. It just has it's just its name. So there will be a fierce fight around these 2 portals. GMDP wants this portal, but gets taken away by Tug Speedman. Earth, they also like to stay at 6 Ghosts and go for Amorphous 3. Or they can go for 8 Ghost Amorphous 3 with the right unit. So let's have a look what everyone gets. They get a Blast Felon, actually. Blaze Felon with these items and a Punching Glove. Very, very strong. What do we have here? A Mewtwo. They have good items for it. Spell Crit, Scope Lens, Deep Sea Tooth. This will deal a lot of damage. What do we got here? We got an Iron Valiant. It's a fine unit. I think if the Togepi... With the Togepi it gets the Fairy buff. But the Togepi replaced with maybe a Poison Pokemon. For the Iron Valiants to apply Poison to the opponents. Might be worth it, actually. Thomas Wang got the Magiana. Magiana is very, very good. Especially as a Terrain Extender Thunder Pokemon. Boss Ranger got the Giratina, which can help them to pivot into a more amorphous heavy team. Like ditching Ghosts a little bit and going more into Amorphous. As their Mimikyu is also hitting through, but getting kicked away by the Hitmonlee and killed. GDPM got booted as they got the Nihilego for the legendary. Let's see if they put the items on the Nihilego. They put a Razor Fang and Flame Orb on it. Yeah, setting Mischievous and putting the item on Nihilego was definitely the play. GDPM fumbled the game by not using their items on the right units. Which is pretty sad. Waterstone, Shiny Charm, Safety Goggles, Dialga. Ooh, that's interesting. Also, the Comfy either going on Kingdra here, probably. Yeah. So this is interesting, as Dialga is a pretty nice counter to Ghost, as it gives resurrection to your Pokemons. And as it can't be killed through the Ghost Curse with the safety goggles, it revives itself. So basically the curse is not very effective against this team. So the Dialga is a very, very good counter to the Ghost teams. They're hanging on like 1 HP, so they have to be very, very careful with their game forward. They have to play for the most amount, like the most strongest boards, and have to roll every time now to get the best units possible. So let's see, Grom with the Psychic Artificial. Oh yeah, because of the Beldum, okay. Now they got a Grookey. Grookey is a very fine unit to have in your Psychic team, as it gives like extra shield, extra CC, not CC, damage and extra speed. So this helps to accelerate the power of the team. The Artificial Gourmet team still looks very, very strong with a Chansey now in the ranks. And the Togetic still in there. It seems like Togetic can be very, very nice for the healing. But other than this, maybe if you get Porygon for the normal, it could be nice. Let's see how much healing it does. It's a good amount of healing, actually, as it gets not targeted. And it can help to sustain against like other teams, but not against Ghost. As it will lose against the Ghost team now. Boss Ranger is, Thomas Wang still hasn't gotten the Magnezone, which they were rolling for and waiting for. I think Magnezone can turn the tides for them, as it gets to lock your opponents and deal tons of damage while doing it. I would probably put the Elekid next to the Magiana, as it gets Terrain Extender this way. Also put the Ironforce next to Magiana, so it gets the Terrain Extender possibly. But I probably want just... Oh, the Fairy is also... That's poor. Also probably putting the Terrain Extender on the only electric units without any other side synergy that can get a field might be a better choice. But the Gourmet team is going through, and they got a Togekiss now. Damn. Help Kira for the Togekiss sweep here. Bringing Togekiss on the map. Just for all the Togekiss lovers. Vast is fighting the Ghost teams with everything they got. And putting a fight... Damn. Very close lobby here. I think Grom has the best chances of winning this. They're still using unknowns a lot. I think for in the late game, they might switch it to an amorphous unit. As I personally think, an amorphous unit would be more helpful than itemless Grookey. But we will see. They haven't got anything interesting going here. Anything new going. What do we have here in this Ghost team? The Blaze Felon is crazy. They got a Gourgeist with the XP share now on and a Shiny Charm. So the Gourgeist can CC someone. So this is very, very helpful as it is tankier now. And cast its ability quicker. And also the Magikarp CC is longer because it... Oh no, it's not getting any AP actually. But it's very, very nice. Nonetheless, the Gourgeist to survive longer. And be a very good tank and CC machine. They didn't change their terrain extender. Oh, they did now to Water. And also they now get the Storm. Oh no, they don't get the Storm because they are missing one electric unit. You get the weather effect only... no, you get the effect at 8. So it should counts as 3. Oh yeah, it's at 7 then. It's +2. So, and they're out. Thomas Wang is out of the tournament, and Tux Speedman as well. So the people who get to the next round are Grom with a Psychic Artificial team, Derpy Kiva with a very interesting Artificial Gourmet team with a Togekiss in, or Insane Healing. In this fight there was no healing actually. Boss Ranger with a Ghost Amorphous team with interesting Pokemon. I think they're probably looking for a Litwick. Put like the Thunderstone on the Crocodile. And we got Valstigar with the Dragon team that counters the Ghost teams very, very well. And also like the Bursty teams. But against Derpy Kira with the Sustainy team, it is just a matter of who can sustain longer. Is it the Togekiss and the Teapot and the Chansey Shield, or is it the Dialga's Resurrection? And the answer is Dialga Resurrection, because it deals more damage. Because they actually got more damage in the backline. And Derpikira is out of the game this way. But still, a very interesting comp, like a very fun comp. It's the best comp I've seen, or the most fun comp that I've seen with Artificial today. So very, very interesting. Grom gets the Psychic Stone, so they can switch. Oh, they can actually put Psychic Stone on Grookey, and Grookey is now unlocked and loaded. Very interesting. And they get also to put in another Amorphous unit for 3 now. Which could be like a City Cobra or a Gumi for frontline instead of Grumpig. Horse Ranger is spreading the team to counteract the Ninetales. I think it makes it more vulnerable against the Dragon team. So we will watch this matchup. Dialga didn't get to cast its ability on time to save the Gyarados, but it gets to save the itself and the Horsey, Sidra, I mean. Kingdra it is, not Sidra. So it gets to save itself once again. And with all the stalling of Dialga, and it's not being able to getting cursed, it defeats a Ghost team and kicks it out of the game. Not the tournament, but the game. So who will take the last fight after Legendary Beasts? This counter stall team, which is insanely good in stalling and has a protective pet. Which isn't doing much right now, but also with poison. Like having, like this team is, I really like this team because Dialga gets resurrection to everyone, stalling the fights long enough for the poison of Dragouch and the damage of Kingdra to spread around the opponent's team. And with the like high damage of like Gyarados as well, and the healing of Aquatic, it is basically immune to like the slow like burst damage. Or if the burst damage is not enough, at least. Of the Ninetales and the Mewtwo and also the Duosion. So also Vastagar Vast also spreads their units a bit more. So it doesn't get nuked by the Ninetales and the Duosion. So they have to spread their damage and can't hit one unit, or like the same unit. But it might still be enough. Burst damage might be enough. Actually, Kingdra still gets to resurrect one more time. And without the Pokemon on it, without the Comfy, and a Psychic team wins. What was the change here? Probably the unknowns. Probably the unknowns. But also the Grookey shielding. 780 shielding, which was like a good chunk of the damage. Very strong team. GG's to Grom, but also like interesting team from Vast. The two mods with like very interesting teams. Being able to survive to the top 4 and joining the next phase of the game. Which hasn't started yet, yeah. And there is still one game going, so let's hop into this one. Oh, it just ended. And it was a grounds team? No, it was an artificial team. Never mind, artificial steel team. What else could I have expected? So today, the most games were Ghost, and like the most wins were not Ghost. Talking gibberish there. The most wins were artificial, electric today. So we also saw good performances by Dragon teams and by ground teams. Yet Psychic High rolled a bunch of crit casts. Honestly, still they still deserved. Yeah, the crit cast was really good. Like committing early on for the Ninetales, even though and like utilizing the unknowns to get an advantage, holding on to the Grookey in hopes of a Dawnstone was also very helpful for them. So very, very nice. I will go to the toilet, so I'll be back in a second. I have to spectate the rest and commentate it. Oh, and I am. Oh, let's look at the lobbies and see who will fight each other. So we got in the quarterfinals Wooba Gaming, Coach Thornberry, Pierce, Strong Donk, Sin, and Hawk KGG. Coach Thornberry, very surprisingly, not so very surprising. But no, what I want to say was very surprisingly got through the other lobby with an not interesting, but a very nice Sound Fairy team. So well deserved until now. Haven't seen another game of them, but that was definitely a very interesting game. Then we got the other quarterfinals with Derp Kira, Nico, Electric Edie, Hoppip Heimer, and Next Week. So also strong lobby. Nico being also fairly low elo player. Derp Kira is also very low elo right now, but I think they were higher elo before and don't play too much right now, except Scribbles. And the other lobby already started. So let's have a look at quarterfinals 3. No, quarterfinals 2. Yeah, quarterfinals 2. It's Bugsnax Hero, Where is it? Let's join it so we can see it. It seems like that torch is out. Damn. Seems like the torch is out of the game. Out of the tournament. Who do we have? Horse Ranger, Bugsnax Hero, Vast, Grom, Jolly Amorphous, Eki Chaos, and Improvise. So a very interesting lobby with, I think, only higher elo players. Except Vast. I mean, Vast is also a good player, but not high elo right now, I think. And we can check it by pressing F5. Quick look for Vast. Vast 1150. So let's have a look at everyone. Very interesting that Torch seems to be out of the tournament right now. Very, very interesting. I'm curious to what happened there. Whereas the games move too quick, we don't have time to ask him. So if anyone has insights or is watching Todd's stream as well and has an answer, I would really like to get to know why he got when he lost and how. So let's see the early game boards. We got a Steel Rock ground team with a Clank. Typical early game. We look at the ad picks. What is getting added? We had a Capsule Kit, so there could be some Capsule Kit shenanigans. With Sandygast added, we might actually see Ghost Amorphous again this game. And also, or maybe with Grimer, just an Amorphous game. And then 2 units that no one will play. Ooh, 5 Clinks. And Electric. Crazy good. Bugsnax has a very strong early Charmeleon. They were probably looking for a Seadra or hoping for a Seadra, but didn't get to it. Grom is starting with a fighting team with strong items on Quilladin. Looks like a very nice board to me. This bug board looks kind of weak, to be honest. But it still gets through it. The Clink was not enough. Are they in another lobby? Oh, okay. So the lobby he wasn't in the lobby when I looked at it. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Thanks, Elysian. So, who haven't we looked at? So Torch is still in the game, still looking for the win of the tournament. We have Jolly Amorphous with a ground start. Oh, 2 holes fully dug, so they got a stage 1 ground start. This looks like a very strong ground early game, and they're pushing level for even more ground units to get those holes quicker. This is how you play it, going fast 8. Every time you can, you go level, as long as you have a ground unit to put in. It doesn't need to improve your synergy, because any ground unit will help you to maximize your speed, digging your holes. So who do we have? Horse Ranger with probably a Ghost angle. I'm probably looking for Ghost Amorphous. And here we have the Steel Artificial team. We have a Clank now. So let's look again through everyone if something has changed. No, ooh, early Smoke Ball actually on Improvises Kakuna. Interesting choice here. Interesting. An early Smoke Ball on a strong tank can help you a lot to win those fights. Especially in Bug, as you multiply like these two. So that's very interesting. Let's see the Smoke Ball in action against the Quilladin. They are still on fighting 3. And the Smoke Ball activated paralysis on everyone, and the paralysis increases the Kakuna's damage, but it wasn't enough. The Quilladin is just too tanky. So we have this team stays the same. And they dug their holes. They got 2 gems now. It's a dragon gem and a poison gem, which are insanely good pulls. Dragon gem is one of the best one. I think the best one aside from rock. Like rock is the best gem you can get. And dragon is probably the second best. As rock gives you like an early and easy access to rock. Which ground loves to have for the sandstorm buff. Like a smooth stone buff, I mean. And I mean, dragon makes it way, way easier later on to have like 3 dragons in. Or maybe 5 dragons even. So this is looking like very, very good. Braum fine still is econing. With a very strong Quilladin. And the Quilladin will get through this fight again. Empress, even though they have like a nice tech, they're not able to do something with it. But they might put in Ghosts just to make the Gyarados fight a bit easier. Same goes for Horse Ranger, who is looking for Ghost Steel right now. So they are looking for Ghost Artificial, maybe Ghost Steel Artificial. Or something else. They are looking for the Artificial Steel. Nothing surprising here. They are looking for an electric portal. They got a Thunderstone, so they're looking for electric, artificial electric steel. So very interesting. And with very interesting, I mean, this is pretty typical. They're also going for artificial ghosts, so we will see more ghost portals. And like a lot of ghost and artificial portals here. And there are less than I would have guessed. Actually, just 2 artificial and 3 ghost bumps. And the ghost... And, I mean, artificial portal is still open. So let's see if everyone can get something they desire. So, I saw Eki already got a Mawile for the Steel team. So they are going for Steel 8. Most likely. We got the Rotom for the Artificial Ghost team. Which isn't too surprising here that he will go for that now. Here we got a Basculin. A very interesting unit. It isn't the strongest unit, but it seems like they are now eyeing for a Ghost Pivot. Bugsnake's got a Rotom. So they are also looking for artificial, maybe, like what kind of artificial is still open. Braum got a Carnivine, so they are going for Flora now. Very good, a very interesting, strong pivot. Jolymorphus, like we just saw, got a Stone Journer, so they're going through their with their stone, their ground plan, and they are like very, very ahead with their digging right now. They can easily put Pillswine on a fully dug hole and just chill. And it's strong enough right now. Ooh, Valstigar got Pinkurchin, which opens Electric's Morphus maybe for them. Maybe they are now eyeing more for a 7 Electric Amorphous team with Pikachu, Electric, and maybe Regieleki later on. I like the idea of the team. But they will continue to get Clang, or they are looking for Klinklang as well. So there are a lot of interesting teams possible. But there are some standard teams that you will see every lobby, sadly, with the Steel Artificial, Ghost Artificial, Ghost Artificial, not Ghost Artificial. It's electric, it's still electric. And ground portal, so... And this is Flora team. So nothing too special right now. This will be like just your standard grounds team, probably grounds mixed with a monster. This team I'm most excited about, because it can be like electric Amorphous, which I really like myself, like personally. So I'm very curious what they're looking for. They also have still Steel open, or are looking just for Steel Artificial with the Hone Edge. They got a Mushroom. Unfortunate, they can't use it that much. Or they can actually use it because of the Caterpie. But now their Hone Edge is getting copied. If that's what they want. I don't think so, but it's better to have 2 than 1, I guess. This is just a Ghost team. Cubone got added. And Pumpkaboo got also added. So I have Pumpkaboo as a CC machine again. And the Rotom against the Rotom matchup. But one Rotom got good items. But are the good items good enough to carry? Nope, it was not good enough to carry against the Ghost 6 team. The other Ghost 6 team. Bug 4. This will be also Ghost Pivot, so we have 1 Ghost team, 2 Ghost teams, 3 Ghost teams in this lobby. We have 1 Flora team, we have 1 Electric team, or like Amorphous team possibly. Could also be an Amorphous team, just that easily. And a Grounds team, and a Steel Artificial team. So, safety goggles and ability sheets will be like selling like hotcake. Or hot cocoa or whatever. We got a Pokerus Vial as well on Improvise. In a Steel Artificial team. Very strong items on the Clank. Also 6 of those already. Here Vast also has 6 Clanks. 7 now. So 1 off. Where was... Here 7 and here 6. So it's a race to who gets more thanks now. Pumpkaboo, I like the use of Pumpkaboo. It gives you light, which is very helpful, but it also gives you the like Pumpkaboo itself in the CC. I think this might be is this maybe an electric angle? Light angle, I mean? No. I was thinking, like, considering if maybe switching to Rotom Drone to drop the Ghost and getting more light in might be worth it, but there's not enough light units in to make it worth it. Unless they get, like, an early Mareep and Chinks, then this might change. But right now, they are still looking for Ghost 8. The ground team still looks very, very strong. They're now spreading their units more because they're like have a lot of HP. So they can position their units worse. And here comes the Dragon Gem in clutch with the Bagon to give the monster buff. And also as well give Vibrava the extra spawn to bug buff. And they lose this fight, which was obvious that would happen. But they're trying to maximize their holds right now. To get to ground 8 quick. I like to slowly level up to 8 now. And getting enough holds to get the buff. Like the +8 attack when you have off the board is fully duck buff. Which will be very soon. So they probably position the Pokemon ahead, yeah, in front. So they can be like very quick with their holds. This is still the Ghost team. This Rotom does put in work, a lot of work. I don't know if I like the refer room between those Clanks. Or if I like 2 Clanks in the team in general. I know that it gives like a lot of speed buffs, but you could just use a unit that is stronger in general. So I'm not the biggest fan of it. This is, oh, a light Flora team. Got Sunkern in here, yeah. They're eyeing for a strong Sunkern later on. Right now they're using Pumpkaboo's power to CC, which wasn't enough in this fight. So what is everyone picking? A stone. Interesting. Oh, for the ice. And who also picked stone? Ooh, a stone for electric, probably. Okay, they are trying to get as much as possible. Let's see a look at the Morphous board. Yeah, this Amorphous board looks good. They got a lot of bumps now. So they get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 3 is 18 speed. And 54 HP. 54 HP is a lot. It means, I mean, it's 50% of Electric's HP. It doubles Sandigos HP and Caterpie's HP, basically. Same with Vanillite. It also gives 50% buff to Clang. That's a huge, huge, huge buff. And 18 speed is also, like, a lot. Oh, it is basically 2 X-rays. 2 Magnets, I mean. Or 2 X-rays. But is it enough to go against this very, very strong artificial board? No, it isn't. You still have Ghost 7, but with a Busk Legion now. Let's look at Improvise. Ghost 7, Busk Legion. They are already level 8, but they weren't lucky enough to find another Ghost unit. So as soon as they find another Ghost unit... I'm sorry, it will be harder to fight. Ooh, they got Ghost 8 now. Ooh. 2 of the Ghost teams. And one is definitely stronger than the other. The Amorphous 5 team, ooh, got to Vanillish now. We also got the Ground 8 team now. They're still digging their holes. But I think they have to drop the bad positioning from digging the holes very soon. As they're starting to lose too much HP. Let's go for Improvise. Let's see how this is looking. Oh, it's Busk Legion female, actually. Oh, that's still enough to win. So the Flora team with the Sunflora with a Soldier Aqua Egg Shellbell build. Very interesting. They weren't lucky enough to find another Lights unit. Are they in the region for Cherubi? Oh, they got Cherubi on the board already. So they found the 5th Lights unit. Now they're looking... Okay, they dismissed the idea of putting a 5th Lights unit because they can't drop any Flora units. As they just need to improve their Gloom and Hoppip to get the Blossom. Getting Blossom would be very huge. And greatly improve this team. And make it a contender, maybe. This is still Steel Artificial. Still, it will be a Steel 8 team pretty soon. As soon as they hit the level 8 after this fight. And Bugsnax is going with a 6 Ghost 4 Artificial team. Very nice diversion of a Ghost team compared to the rest. Also with Ground 4. So they can utilize like insane stat buffs for the artificial ground units and the debuff onto the opponents with the Ghost. I think this is a nice variant. Curse like Ghost 8 is nice. But you can't guarantee it. Ooh, now they got Darkrai, so this will be Ghost 8 angle. So they will switch their team to Ghost 8. So they will level up 8 Ghost in. Goodbye with the nice variation, it's just a Ghost 8 team now. Who did they got? Oh, Vast hasn't picked their legendary yet. Here we got an Iron Valiant. Very, very interesting and nice Pokemon. I'm curious what items they will put on it. Grom got Celebi to stall even further, to maybe stall out top 4 here. Ooh, they got a Zygarde, so they can now ditch 2 lesser ground units and put in another dragon. The Bagon is on the bench, and putting in the Bagon instead of the Nidoran. Bumping it to Monster 4 and Dragon 5 could make a huge difference in this fight. But do they even need it? And we see another Blast Villain today. Many Blast Villain, many of these cases. And Buck's Ghost lost. So, this is Amorphous 6. Who are they got? They got Deoxys. Okay, interesting. They will not be able to play Amorphous 7 with Psychic and Human. So they have to decide if they want to drop the Amorphous bombs. Just put in Solosis. And go like for a Curlia. For the like putting in Solosis and Curlia. Not playing Amorphous 7 for the Deoxys buffs. Or just going for Amorphous 7 and putting in like Solosis and hoping for a Dawnstone. Interesting. So this is a team that can win fights, obviously. Especially as this Flora team is not looking too strong. But strong enough. Damn, the initial burst was not enough to beat this team. And Grom should be able to improve their team. Not improve the team, but to put the last mulch on their Pokemon to get a Blossom. Because there was no Blossom yet. Was there? No. But also Jumpluff didn't spawn yet. So maybe it is also is already the Blossom there. We couldn't see it yet. So let's stay on Grom and see. No, the Hoppip hasn't evolved yet. Okay, still 2 more mulches. So it's 36 and then some more. This is Ghost 8, Artificial 4 now. I think they can probably drop Artificial 4 if the artificial item, the last one, is Explorer's Kit and not Max PP. Artificial 6, Steel... Oh, this is awkward. Steel 7, Artificial 6, Electric 4. But it is strong enough to burst through the ground team. Or the Zygarde can win, actually. Improvise losing to the Laura team. 1 Ghost player out. And that is well deserved for playing Ghost to go out like this. But we still got 2 Ghost players left. And the Ghost player won against the Amorphous player. The Ground player won against the Steel player. They lost. Laura Grass won against the what was it? Ghost. One of the Ghost teams, and the Ghost team won against the Ghost. Let's have a look at this from the Flora perspective. They're pretty close. Just like they need 50 mulch for Blossom. This might be. I mean, through the stalling of Celebi and their HP boost, they might just stall 2 top 4. And Nostalgia, Vast sadly lost and couldn't get to Amorphous 7 in time to improve the team. So the Jolly Amorphous is looking to get to squeeze into the top 4. First, Before Grom gets to the Hoppip, the Blossom, I mean. Because then they will not be able to do that. Or before the Horse Ranger, I mean, probably Horse Ranger can get eliminated. Ground 4 is nice, actually, though. Damn, yeah, it was a very, very tough lobby. The Steel Artificial team still so strong. And this Ghost team is also very, very nice. I mean, very, very nice. And I don't want to face this or want to place against it. Ooh, ability sheet would be nice here. So, got Joyomorph is still... Ooh, now with a Rhydon. Also in the last fight already having a Rhydon. They can look for... what can they look even? I think there's no unit they can replace right now. No, they just need to look for upgrades. So I see Grom still hasn't finished stacking. But they have enough HP. So they are not too sad about losing here, because they get a lot of Flora stacks for that. And they hope for Celebi to cast one more time. Badly not enough. As they lose to Jollyamorphous, which is pretty lucky for Jollyamorphous to fight against the current weakest player. And Buck... Oh... And Horse Ranger lost. I didn't acknowledge the Pekarant, which was an unlucky pull for them. So Jollyamorphous and Grom both got to advance. Both got the top 4. So the ground scaling isn't too important anymore. They can just sit on their board as it is. They can, if they want to, like dug the last 2 holes, but they don't need to. They still have a recycle ticket in case they want to change a few items. They already changed their items, the Bucks Snacks Hero. With their Ghost team, with the Pumpkaboo got destroyed, but they still hanging on. Rhydon cannot survive long enough. And therefore, Polymorphous is also out. And Grom won. Which item is everyone going to pick? Grom is probably looking for the green orb, yes. The ability sheet was also in consideration against 2 ghost players. 1 ghost player, I mean, and 1 artificial steel. They finally got the... they finally found the way to go for Steel 6 at Electric 5. With the addition of Luxio, yeah. This makes sense. Adding a Rocky Helmet. I don't know, the addition of Rocky Helmet makes much sense against the Ghost and Flora team, as they are not physical at all. And I think they are not playing crit builds, so it's not too useful. It's better than nothing, but it's... Oh, there actually the Darkrai is a crit build, so it's actually kind of useful. Sunflora with the runic shield. With the protection. Isn't debuffed early on, but right now it's not looking too good. But they still got to Blossom. And they get to stay alive long enough to win the fight against the Bucks next hero. Who did they fight against? The Ghost of Bucksnake's Hero. Bucksnake's Hero currently losing against both of their opponents. Are they able to find the possibility to clutch this out? I think the possibility is to get a Ghastly instead of the Snorunt and getting the Amorphous buff. I think that is what they are missing. The extra stats, like just a bit of extra stats, just like a little bit more speed for Darkrai to use in Rotom to use their ability a bit quicker. And the Deep Sea Tooth helps a lot if they get the Ghastly. Or to put it on Rotom. Oh, they picked actually Protective Pet. Interesting. There's no one with CC that's Protective Pet helps against. There's also no shielding. So interesting item choice here. If I also got the Luxio now. Do we see the Ghastly yet? No, no Ghastly. Bugsnax here is still holding on to their golds. While the other two players are rolling down. And Bugsnax Hero is in the 1v1 ghost fight. Not a ghost fight, artificial fight. It's losing to the artificial team. Wait, no, it's winning. Against the artificial team. What was I talking about? I got confused. Oh, they improved to the Glalie now. Okay. They're not looking for Ghastly here? That's quite confusing to me. A Gourgeist was evolved. You got Eki Chaos. With no way to improve his team. And like I said, this team, when they get to Blossom, is way too scary. Especially with the Sunflora doing tons of damage, possibly. And the Celebi just curing all status conditions. But, oh, they got... Oh, actually Grom lost their carry, so... And the Darkrai is untouched still. So this is a win for Bugsnax Hero here. But Grom gets another mulch, so they can improve their Blossom if they want to. So this is a 3-way, 1 life. So next fight we will have a winner for this lobby. Which is very crazy, as Bugsnax Hero defeated Grom, Eki Chaos defeated Bugsnax Hero, and Grom defeated Eki. So we are in a 3-way situation. Who can defeat who? Eki Chaos actually getting through the front line very, very quick, getting to Sunflora very quick. Sunflora down, and they win this fight. And they won against the Ghost, actually. Ooh, this is more closer than I imagined. So Eki Chaos is hoping probably for an ability shield or safety goggles. And Bugsnax Hero is looking for any Shiny Charm, probably. Like, Shiny Charm is probably one of the best items they can have this game, like in this fight. Just to put the Shiny Charm on Gourgeist for it to be able to CC. And they don't get the Shiny Charm. But the extra tankiness from Shellbell or Green Orb could help survive the onslaught from the Steel team. And as far as I can see, they didn't get another safety goggles or ability shields. So the Smoke Ball has to come into clutch. Have to paralyze the Pokemons in front. And the Room has to find any way to go to the Darkrai. Darkrai still ooh, Darkrai got focused by Iron Valiant, and he got through. Eki won. GG's, Eki. GG's. Eki goes in with a win. So there's still one quarterfinals going on. Oh, this was the quarterfinals right now. Oh, never mind. So we can leave this, actually. So we are in the semifinals. The semifinal matchups are right now Tort, Bugsnax Zero, Electric Ely, Uber Gaming. Very interesting lobby. And on the other side we have Code Thornberry, still in the game, in the semifinals, Hoppipeimer, Grom, Sin, Pierce. Oh, another one added. No, it was 5 that I read out loud. Okay. So very interesting matchups, very interesting lobbies. What is to be expected of the semifinals? So, as Tort and Ely are both streaming, I probably will spectate the semifinals 1. As I want to see what Code Thornberry is cooking to get through this game. And maybe get through onto the next stage. Bugsnax Hero, Eki Chaos, both together in the lobby again. They just toughed it out and now have to face each other again. Interesting matchup. And we get, in this lobby, no one. Still have to wait for the last people to join the lobby. Or are there any interesting... Not yet. No. Semifinals 1 started with annoying long name in it. So the semifinals 2 is still missing one person. Who will be the last one? I will join this lobby as soon as the lobby actually started. Meanwhile, we will wait to see who will join this lobby. It seemed like Thomas Wang is out of the game. Very interesting, very interesting. And semifinals 2, also last person, Jolly Amorphous. Oh yeah, we just saw Jolly Amorphous advancing. So this should be a surprise. So we joined semifinals 1. Oh, there are actually 2 lobbies. For whatever reason. 6-player lobbies. Who gets what? Which portal? Who? No. Wait. Not taking the baby portal, Sin? Ah, okay. I was surprised for a second. No one picking the baby portal? Is scandalous. So Thornberry is the lowest elo player, so the early game is nothing interesting, probably, like always, but we can look at there are any early evolutions. No, there are people with 2 Klings, with 2 Charmanders. They're probably looking for strong boards. Same with the Ghost early game. Annoying along with the Fire early game, actually. They are still undecided. First, they have like 3 pairs. Here's with the Bug Poison early game. Still holding on to Pichus and Azure for potential baby. You're also holding pairs just in case. And Old Thornberry is trying to force the Steel Artificial team. So here we see actually a higher human start now. Sold everything for the Fire Human start. Sin decided to go into the Steel start, switching out like the Electric start, taking out the Ghost. Ooh, now it's Charmeleon for the Fire team. Here also a Fire start on by Hoppiheimer, I mean. Already a Laron, 2 Clinks. Holding Charmander and Horsey for maybe a Dragon pivot. Hoppiheimer has 2 babies on the bench, but can't do anything with those. It's looking like a Bug Poison opening. Very strong items for the Zubats. We'll be able to cast a lot. We got Grom with Pokemon Nomicon Blue Orb and the Brick Break ability. Sadly, no Payday. But we haven't seen the Pokemon Nomicon combination often today. Surprisingly, as I think this is like as good, if not better, in certain matchups as the crit build. So surprisingly that we didn't see that one. Ooh, already 6 Charmanders. So they are looking for a Dragon start with a lot of with a Charizard as their early game carry. Very strong. Hoppiheimer did get 2 babies. And Sin got the artificial start. And there are 2 artificial ad picks. And with people forcing artificial every game, you will guarantee to be able to play artificial because everyone is picking artificial units. So if you're forcing artificial, you are basically guaranteed to go for artificial. Because you're not the only one who tries to get it. But very strong items on the Clank. Also very good items on the Magnemite. Very, very good if they get to Electric 3 for the Magnemite. Oh, Magnemite had the Wonder Box. Just rolled very nice. But if they get an Electric Stone, for example, for the Clank, this will be nice. Otherwise, this is still fine. Lampent still in here. Here we got Code Thornberry with the forced artificial steel. Sadly, this was expected. We saw signs early on with the Aeron and the Clink. And we see this now. From made a Red Orb for Braixen to have like a very, very strong early game. Get to the through these tankier evolutions early on, like Laron. They might be able to get to win this one. Yeah. Because of the Pokemon Nomicon Blue Orb combi. Getting like a burn and AoE damage on the backline. Sin now has electric in. I mean, they had electric in when I looked the last time. Now having a Steel 4 team. Metal Coat on the Rocky D for now. Because they already got 4 Steel units. So they will use... Having the Metal Coat as your first artificial item is pretty broken. Like I already said, you can just play Steel artificial this way. Way easier. And with a very, very strong board. Max Revive, very, very nice. Especially if you have a solo frontliner. Guarantees that it soaks the damage, but this Braixen will go through everything. So let's see what eggs we got. Tempoil, Dragapult, Froakie, and Sandile. Dragapult and Timpole are units that you can play around. Sandile as well. Not Croaky. Is it Croaky? Like the Greninja, isn't the best unit to actually play. They hold it in his team. And they are looking for Spirigatito Larvitar. It seems like they're going for Sandile here. For a Dark team. Oh, Golett got added as well, so... The artificial team is going Still going. They are still keeping the babies in. They're still looking for one more baby unit. The Power Lens role here was very important for the win here. Artificial Ghost Fire now. Are they still looking for dragons? They are still looking for a dragon. So now they have to hope to get dragon, like a dragon portal. Which is fairly unlikely, but as there are many dragons, I mean a good amount of dragon uniques, you have a good chance to hit one. So the Charizard dream is still there. This is now a full electric team. They pivoted out of their previous team to go electric. Bold move, like they sold their brakes in for the electric team. So they're forcing electric 7. Sin is also looking for electric or steel. Ooh, but Grom might lose to Gyarados? No, okay. We got here another artificial team and another artificial team. And Hoppelheimer also is on artificial fairy right now. Number Dragapult Vikavolt, okay. And pick the artificial. Damn. Everyone is running artificial or wants to run artificial. It really is not Pokemon Auto Chess anymore, it's artificial Auto Chess or artificial gamble machine. Now they still might look for the Dragon Pivot. And I really hope they go for the Dragon Pivot just to see something different. Oh, they get Dracofish. Dracofish is huge. Actually very, very huge here. Will this be level 7, like level up for tempo to get 6, like 5 dragons in, or putting out the Charmeleon? Yeah, this will be tempo for 5 for dragons. We got the Pinkerchin again, so this hopefully could be an electric Amorphous team. I wish this would be an electric Amorphous team. We get a cast form here, so this will be an artificial team with a cast form. This will be, ooh, Fluttermane. This will be a ghost game. It seems like. The pivot goes into ghost. This is an artificial team with the Iron Thorns. So we have less artificial players, but the same amount of... instead we got a ghost player, so I don't know if I should be happy about it. And they got a Rotom. So they are also going for artificial... or maybe artificial ghost with the Dragapult. So sadly, we will see 1 artificial team, 2 artificial teams, 3 maybe this is ghost team, but 3 artificial teams, 1 electric team, or like purely electric team, and 1 dragon team. It's like everyone is contesting each other. They fin each other, like they take away Pokemon from each other. The dragon team has a better chance because they can hit their units uncontested, which is very, very nice. Oh, they were not quick enough to put the Wonder Box on Dracofish. Now we will see the electric matchup against the dragon team. With the Seadra having a Soldew and X-Ray Vision, this will be clean sweep. I think it will be clean sweep. Oh, the paralysis. Pinkerchin just too strong. The paralysis completely screwed the Seadra, and it was not able to cast its ability soon enough. Let's have another look at the teams afterwards. We get a Fossil Stone, which is huge. Probably on a Charmeleon right now. Just for it to be able to tank even more. The Wonder Box is sadly a turn too late. Because I think the Wonder Box on Dracofish would guarantee the win in the previous fight. At picks, we again see a Pumpkaboo. Very strong unit. Also, there's a Tadbulb. So this is scary. This could... Electric 7 Tadbulb. Tadbulb is able to carry fights on its own. Especially if it's if it's evolved. And like just like this, Pinkerton puts it to paralysis. And the Flutter Mane dies. We already got also an Artificial 6 team against the Dragon team now. The Artificial 6 team is just too strong here. A Spell Crit Dynasty? Damn. Okay. I mean, why not? They still got the Clefairy in, but I think they will take it out pretty soon-ish. This will be also a ghost team, so we have now one artificial team, one ghost team, two ghost teams, and two artificial teams. It's a... Oh, Cast from Fire it is. Lank got the curse on it, so Sin probably has a spell tag. It seems like, yeah, only one ghost Pokemon, so they have a spell tag. This fight is still going on, but the Iron Thorns is just too strong. Yes, through. The Dynasty, did it heal a lot? It did a good amount of healing, yeah. I'm curious where to go with this. Right now they are went level 7 to get the 7th dragon in. They said, fuck Charizard, we can't get it. We have to push level 7 to get the dragons. Which is the right decision here. So they need to tempo again. To get through these artificial teams that are still contesting each other and the ghost teams. So there's also a huge overlap between the ghost and artificial teams. With like the Krokorok that evolves for free, I have like a very strong team going. This Grubbin will be probably in addition to the team later on. If they decide to drop Krokorok for like other ghost units, selling Clefairy, putting the spell tag on Big Grubbin in hopes of getting like electric. Also, Grubbin is like a nice backline carry. We got a Houndour in here, and it's also Artificial 6 now. Oh, we got the Bellybolt now. With the red orb. Bellybolt, like I said, as soon as it evolves, Bellybolt is a menace. As soon as it casts its ability. And it took too long for it to cast its ability. For it to do too much. But it was still enough. To get Ground the win against Sin. Sin is in a rough spot because Sin got no evolutions. But I already see there is a Pawniard, so maybe Sin will decide to go... Ooh, spell tag. Will decide to go more into Steel. Is what I think. But what I see is they stay with Artificial Ghost. Is there any chance of plans? There is still Laron in this team. Surprisingly. I think there probably has to be like an artificial unit or something that you can put in instead of this. So the dragon team finally has 7 dragons in. And it's a Freaky Bags. Huge early Freaky Bags with the old Ember. That will be able to secure some wins until T20. But they are not looking for any Magikarps, so they are not looking for Gyarados this game. They're poor tempo and hoping to squeeze through top 4. Especially with these 3 being like very weak and contesting each other. They're also being contested by the #1 player right now. So 4 players contesting each other with Artificial Ghost. And then Grom being free on electric. Like being able to pick whatever electric unit they want. And then the annoying long name being able to pick whatever dragons they want. This looks very scary. Shiny Charm, very nice item for Vibrava or Frigibax. It depends on what they want to Frigibax survive even longer. Or if they want Vibrava to be a better tank. Oh, on Cedra. But it seemed it was too late. The Belly Bolt is in the middle of the team. But the backline is being eaten already. But can Pinkerchin carry? No, Pinkerchin can't carry this time. Oppenheimer's Artificial Ghost team, 6 Artificial 6 Ghosts. This is a scary team. Is finally able to pick out this game. They also get Electrizer. So they probably don't even need the Charger Bug. Unless they decide to go for another Electric Stone, Thunderstone, and go for 5 Electric. But I think they don't need to go 8 Ghosts. Actually, it's better to not go 8 Ghosts in this game. As you are contested on your Ghost units. And you can decide against it. It's better. The Curse Tag triggers too late, so the Clank will die before. It will not die before. Damn. Sin with a clutch win. And this artificial portal will, this T20 portal, this legendary portal will decide what teams we will actually see. If this will be a more ghost team or artificial team, this will stay in electric team. If this, like, in which direction this will go, probably it will stay an artificial ghost team. And it seems like one of the strongest teams if it is able to develop the units. Since team looks all over the place, it's just synergies over synergies. Just to survive and having the best odds. This ghost team has a Porygon now. So they are probably aiming... They're still aiming for Ghost 8. Which they are level 8 now, so they're looking for it. So many Ghost and Artificial Portals, crazy. The best idea for them is to pick this Ghost Portal, just to deny it. Rom picked an Artificial Portal. If I saw it right, I think there was no electric symbol in their portal. So now I'm curious. There was an electric portal actually, okay. Getting Fenris instead of the Magnemite is huge. It will help a lot. Ooh, Aqua Egg, Red Orb, PP, Max Elixir on Electabuzz. I think it might be better on Belly Bolt, but I could be wrong. You go for the Rock and Roller to get the Light 3, which is probably better than the Artificial 2. What do we got here? Kyurem, and we got a Hydreigon. Kyurem is pretty nice because they already got an early Frigibax, so having already S4. Very, very strong board here. What do we see here? A Magiana with a terrain extender. Very, very nice. Extra damage on the Magiana. And they're fighting the electric board. Electric board is too bursty for the teapot to actually cast its ability. And Grom gets another win. And they lost to Hoppipheimer. Okay, Hoppipheimer's board seems to be very strong. We already looked at these boards. The Hoppipheimer got Circuitry. Okay, so they got the Electric 5 in. Exactly what they were looking for. Level 9. Electric 5. Go 6. 6 Artificial. This is a very good team. And like I said, they were just looking for some evolutions. They got the Electabuzz and Charjabug unit that is already evolved, and the Crocodile that is evolved. It looks very, very strong. Like, crazy, crazy strong. This might be top contender, and Sin lost. Sin is out. Yeah, I didn't get to see Sin board. This board, it's a Genesect they got. Oh, they got a Peckerant, so they are more than likely out. So Code Thornberry, I have to say, you're probably out of the game. Oppenheimer get another Thunderstone, like their first Thunderstone, so they can have 6 electric now. What are they replacing? They need to drop artificial this way. And I think they will not do that. I'll have to yeah. They're already level 9. They can't put in another unit. Grom is charging Electabuzz and Thundurus. They want to secure the win. And they made the right decision because they were having to fight, like they have to fight Hoppepeimer, which is a very scary opponent. And with the additional charge, they are putting up a good fight, but are they able to win this fight? No. That's just too much, like too many debuffs, too many stats on the artificial units, and too quick attacks, like too quick with their attacks with the electric. And with the addition of Vikavolt now, this looks even worse. Also, like these artificial items, I want to talk about it again. Oh, they get the 7 electric now. They got the Luxio. They got to sell Crocodile for Luxio. Crazy pickup. Electabuzz on the thing with the spell tech, so it is alone. Probably a good amount of damage. Worst case, it's just cursing someone. Like this is probably the strongest team we've seen today. Very, very strong. Goodbye, Code Thornberry. You were strong, but not strong enough. And Pierce is also out, but still top 4, so they will qualify for the finals. So Grom, Hoppepeimer, and annoying long name qualified for the finals. Let's look at the other semifinals to see who is advancing there. Or if it's a close fight and no one is advancing yet. Oh no, we got the finalists. Torterrable, Electric Ely, Eki Chaos, and Bugsnax Hero got through. Jolly Amorphous was trying to get Psychic Water Team. Robot Gaming was trying to go for a Wild Dark Team. Let's have a look. Zacian and an Absol with a Comet Shard. Jolly Amorphous with a weird night. Yeah, this is the team, I guess. Then we got Bugsnax Hero with a 9 hits carry Psychic team. Got Eki Chaos with an Electric Artificial team. And a Max Band on Magiana. Ooh, the shiny charm, the shiny luck was very crucial this fight. Electric Ely with the Aggie Slash. But is the Aggie Slash enough? But the Artificial Steel team can melt through this Magiana. Especially with the Genesect. And it's Electric Ely against Torterrable. With the Electric Light team, Reggie Aleki and Electabuzz. Oof. Very, very strong teams. How is it on the other board? Pierce is not in the game anymore. got knocked out. We got Grom supercharged on the last leg. This team is still winning every fight. Let's watch Grom. They got also Flygon now. They are still Frigibags. Their early luck really turned against them. But with this, Grom is out of the game. And it's a 1v1 between Hoppelheimer and Annoying Long Name. Let's look at the other boards. Still a 1v1. Electric Ely won the fight. I mean, the Steel team can deal a lot of damage to the Electric team. But Torterrible still has a lot of cell batteries, so they can still supercharge their units. But we got the Eviolite on the Bisharp now, so this will be very, very strong. Let's have a look at this fight. We haven't watched the fight here in this lobby yet. So let's have a look. How one of these games works. Lampent is a sacrifice against the Bisharp. Bisharp gets the one shot on Emolgar. And Regieleki's damage is not enough. And therefore, Electric Esports wins. But Torterrible still has like Shinx to evolve, which is the most important one, which could turn the tide, like the tide. But there's also Porygon waiting to evolve, and also Clink with the extra stats. Let's have a look at this team. Hoppelheimer is continuing to win. Like, continues to win, and I think this is also the winning team. As I don't see any way of Annoying Long Name to improve the team significantly. Like, except like maybe getting Arctibax. I don't know if this is enough. They can get a Poltegeist as well. Or like maybe Doughblade. Like, they are looking for either one. Let's have a look at the other boards. Can we see any improvements? There's the Luxio by Torterrible. And was the Luxio enough? Oh, there's also the addition of Porygon now. And this is enough. This is enough to turn the tides. Actually. Back to the other game. We have now an Annoying Long Name who lost the fight. So they're really, annoying. Ooh. A triple of water charge up by Hoppelheimer. I heard a lot of evolutions. So let's see. The Bisharp still hits the Lampert. Got to one-shot the Porygon, but Porygon is the wrong target. And with the Shiny Stone on Electabuzz, Torterrible wins. And Hoppelheimer wins the next fight. Still no Arctibax. Damn, I think with an Arctibax, this fight would look differently. But this time, Hoppelheimer only has one unit supercharged. So this fight could be way closer than the previous one. So let's have a look how this second semifinal will turn around. Good targeting on those carries. Kyurem didn't get to hit significant targets, so Luxio and all the other carries get to melt through the team, and Hoppelheimer takes the win in the semifinals. Number 2. And we are in the final. 8 players. Who will take the win? Being our glorious finalists today. Who will it be? Let's have a look at the Discords. There is anything. No. Okay, Jolly Amorphous. What about, okay. Okay, there's nothing interesting in the discussions on the Discord. But our finalists are as followed: Electric Ely, Bugsnax Zero, Pierce, Todd, Hoppelheimer, Grom, and 2 other people. Who was it again? I forgot. I actually saw them qualify all. I saw all of them advance. And totally forgot. But I think like most of the top, like everyone of the top 8 played this tournament. Annoying Long Name. Oh yeah, Annoying Long Name qualified as well. Thomas Wang played, lost. Puff Slipper played, lost. Bugsnax Hero is in the finals. Sin got eliminated sadly. Torch is in the finals. Wabba Gaming got eliminated while trying to play Wild Dark. Rom is in the finals as well. Klein, I don't know if Klein, Kitty, those 2 I didn't see. Agent Avocado I saw play. The Wiggler I don't know. And next week played. And the other 2 Big Wef and RDF. HADF INC playing as well. Well, the finals lobby is still missing 2 people. They're still waiting for the last ones. Annoying Long Name joined. And the last person joined as well. Or they didn't? Electric Ely is also in here, actually. Yeah, someone left. Grom left? No. Who left? Or is someone still missing and I didn't pay attention? Now this will be a very, very strong finals. I think this is just one of the strongest, if not the if not the strongest final I have seen yet. And the last person joined, was it Pierce? Yeah, it was Pierce, I guess. This looks like the strongest finals I have seen. Like several top players, like 1, 2, 3, 4 top 10 players, I think. 1, 2 top 200 players. And Hoppelheimer. Hoppelheimer being the underground here. Oh, not underground, underdog, I mean, here. But with a strong performance in the last game. With like the strongest spot I've seen this tournament. But now someone is missing again. Or are they in-game? Let's see. Finals. Nope. So the finals are not starting yet. Someone is missing. But I don't know who's missing. Have a look. Doesn't say anything worse. No. And the lobby is full now. Let's go. So everyone is in here. Eki Chaos was missing. Ah, okay. I don't know if they... Okay, Bugsnax Hero and Eki Chaos have to fight like the third time against each other in a row. I mean... What insane luck, misfortune, whatever. So back to back to back to back, having to play against each other. I will stand up first and look at her. Very nice that I wear. Just staying second. Can I spectate the finals now? Doesn't seem like I am allowed to right now. Press S5. Final spectation. We are in. So we refresh once more. We actually can't see anything. Well, this is the finals. Who will take the win in this epic battle? So do we see any Eevee starts? Let's see. We got a Pikachu start. Crazy early game from Eki Chaos. They are probably looking for electric this way. We got a baby opener potentially. We got a ground opener by Torch. Is it a Torch terrible ground game? Do we see a Torch Torterra by Torterrible this game? We got an electric opening from Hoppelpeimer. We got an Eevee opener from Annoying Long Name. We got also Jolteon right now. Well, they are still waiting. I think not for too long anymore. Oh, they are holding water Pokemons. So maybe they are looking for water. And we got a ground start by Ely. They are also holding Klinks. They are holding Klinks. They are playing Electric Fairy right now. Klinks holding... Ooh, there's a terrible looking for maybe Baby Opener or Fairy. This is this. They still haven't decided what to do with the Eevee. Fire could also be good. An Ice Stone, okay. Ice, never met Ice. Electric Ely playing here. Let's have a look. We got a Water Star from Grom. We get something from Pierce. This will be an electric start. This... Ooh. Bugsnax Hero is looking for a Dragon start. Just a Horsey missing. But close to an evolution. So Terrible still looking for a baby start maybe? Or Fairy. Hoppelpeimer has... is looking for maybe Lights here. The baby opener, they are not rolling for a baby opening. Turtle looks for baby opener and got it. Annoying Long Name with the Fire Field opener. Max Revive, Firestone, and X-Ray Vision on the Quilava. Very strong opener from Annoying Name. Also very good ground start. Having 4 ground units. Having water fighting already. Also very, very strong. And Pierce with the bug start, bug poison potentially. Okay. So we have we are seeing some very strong boards already. This Torterra already got an egg. It's Gothita. Torterra got decent items for Gothita. Oh yeah, blue Nomicon combo for the Gothita. Yeah, this is what they're looking for. Yeah. Probably still looking for some losses from the baby, so not doing the items now. This could also be a spell crit opener. So there are options for Torterra. The world is their oyster. Here we got the electric light opening. And we got Egg Chaos with the artificial opener. Damn. How surprising to see an artificial opening by someone. Are there any interesting item choices? Ooh, Flame Orb safety goggles on Horsey. This makes Horsey like deal tons of damage. And also safety goggles good for potential late game ghost teams or like poison teams right now, like Pierce team. They got a Venonet. What are the additional picks? The teapot again. No surprise there. Please update the page? What do you mean? Everything is to be seen. Can see everything. We got a fire team, like dragon team here, potentially, or a fire team. This is still the water team start, artificial team. They added the teapot, it seems like. So Terrible now made this Reaper Cloth for the Meryl, and the egg. The eggs are kind of okay. They're still undecided if they want to make thing. Background is correct. Yeah? Is it? Isn't it not? Oh, you mean because it's the thing. Oh, yeah, maybe it is a bug. Let me switch. It was a bug. Okay, crazy. I did pay attention to that actually. It looked so natural. It looked pretty nice, actually. Oh, thank you, Salazar. I didn't pay attention to the background. I never do, actually. But yeah, we got the fire field team with from annoying long name. Getting momentum, 4 fire, 3 field. We got still the poison flying team. Are they looking for bug flying reroll maybe? That would be nice, actually. I would love to see this in the finals. Bug flying reroll. But we'll probably not see that. This still looks like a fire team. Maybe not. Electric artificial team. Joltik was added. What was added as well? Driftloon, Riolu. Ooh, Clonster was added. Nice. Rom is opting for a pure water team with the Clonster as their potential carry. Terrible is currently running just strongest boards. But we got Electric Ely with the grounds team. They already have like a lot of hold stock. They had like a very good opener for grounds. So they're also opting to go for the back row first. I don't know if this is the best decision. Hoppipeimer is forcing Electric Steel Artificial again. I don't know if this is the smartest idea. If other people already are already playing it as well. As you're just giving them more portals. We got the Ghost Pivot by Grom. And Buck's next hero is also looking for a ghost pivot, probably. Because they're... seem it's too late for the Gyarados. Like for Horsey to get the Gyarados. So they will look for a ghost team. Also, with these items, ghost team can be very good because you can make a spell crit. And with the addition of Drifloon, you have an easy access to the Ghost Amorphous team. Also, addition of Ghost here in Pierce, maybe just to make the Gyarados fight easier. Let's have a look at everyone's uniques. Klefki is a unique choice by Eki Chaos. Makes sense as they are looking to force Electric Artificial or Steel Artificial. Let's look from the top. We got a Mimikyu, so they are looking for a Ghost as well. So annoying long name is looking for Ghosts. We got a Basculin by Pierce, so they are also looking for Ghost. Buck's next hero, also Basculin, so they are also looking for Ghost. We got a Rotom, so we're looking for Artificial Ghost. Or maybe, yeah, probably Artificial Ghost. So top 4, all looking for Ghost pivots. Eki Chaos got the Klefki, so they are looking for the Artificial Steel pivot, or like game. Terrible got the Screamtail, which fits very well with the Gothita, so they're going Psychic with like a Fairy and Sounds, which is very props to towards to play something different and not playing Ghost or Artificial. Or Electric, like Hoppipaimer. But Hoppipaimer got the Duraludon, so they are also looking for Artificial, actually. And Ely is going Ground. Also nice from Ely to play something else than Artificial. So we see Ghost, like Ghost Artificial, Ghost Artificial, Ghost Artificial, Artificial Steel, Psychic Sounds, probably Psychic Fairy, I think, with Sound splashed in because there's an overlap with Psychics, Fairy, and Fairy Sound. So depending on what synergy Torch will see as more useful, they will use. An Electric team, so nothing interesting here. They're probably looking for a Steel Artificial pivot as well. And Ely is still on the ground grind. And Turtle lost his fight. So my hope for like my prediction for either Ground or Dragon to win this tournament is not that, as Ely can win this with the Grounds team. I bet into you, Ely, because I said Ground will win this tournament. But it's difficult against these teams. It will not be easy. But it's still safe with Fire right now. They are looking for Blastvillain as their T20, as the legendary. Put Blastvillain, Fuecoco, and Lampent in with the Firestone on someone else. Just to have this very strong team right now. And they go for Amorphous. Just want to say, like, this doesn't seem right. This looks better. Ghost 6 already on the Bucks next hero board. XP share on Poltergeist. It doesn't benefit much from it. Basculin said we don't see what Basculin has, but it's a win and a loss. So could have died just once, yeah. Artificial 4 steals 4 is currently the play here. So as we predicted, but it's losing right now. Grom with also Ghost 6 already. And Pierce is also at Ghost 4 right now, so they are also very quick on the path to Ghost 6, as we can see the Drifloon and the Litwick. That will replace these two guys. Tort has already 4 sound now. So, which ad picks do we have? Sadly, no Wailord, so there's no way for Tort to get nice water sounds going. But for Ely, for his ground team, there is actually a very useful unit like with Onyx. So I think they are probably happy about this. And Hobby Primer with Electric Steel is trying to get like back into the game, but being in the last place, it's very difficult to come back this way. But they just won against Pierce, so Ely lost to Bucks next heroes, Ghost 6. Ooh, they got Golisopod, who maybe annoying long name is cooking. Maybe they are not going for something boring. Maybe they are going for fires 8 ghosts or fire 6 ghosts, something amorphous. Maybe, hopefully, I don't know, I hope there's something interesting going on here and not just a strong board to pivot into Ghost 8s later on. I hope they do not get the Blast Villain so they can play something else. Or they're forced to play something else. They got a Rocky Helmet, but I feel like every team does not care about Rocky Helmet except the Grounds team. Which is already Ground 8. Electric Ely with the right call to push level 8 on ground to increase his strength and to dig the holes even quicker. And hopefully to be able to utilize the tempo to lose less health and be able to destroy the opponents right now. Ooh, White Lens on a Numel. White Lens X-Ray Vision Red Orb Numel. Very, very nice. I like this tech by Electric Ely. So let's have a look. Annoying long name also went level 8 for the Amorphous buff, which increases the strength of the bug clones, the clone of Golisopod, and the bug that is spawned by Golisopod's ability or passive. Was it ability? First impression is the ability only. It spawns. We already got a Porygon on Pierce's side, so Pierce went down to Ghost 5 for the Artificial 4. Was it worth it? Explorer's Kit. I don't know if this is worth it. Tort is still hanging in there. Having the Deep Sea Tooth now on Clonser really helps the team to just survive and deal additional damage. Eki Chaos now has Thunderstone, X-Ray Vision, and Red Orb on Klefki. Very, very strong board. Still lost to the Grounds team of Ely. Oppenheimer just defeated Tort and is on a win streak. Let's have a look at the team. It's a Whitelands Archilodon, which is not enough as a Porygon got the Steel passive. From with the Ghost 8 now, being able to, or not able to defeat Bucks next hero? No, it's able to defeat, okay. So with the level 8 push for 8 ghosts, we got a very competitive lobby here with 3 ghost players. I hate it. I hate what this game is. I hate that so many people are playing ghosts. Electric Ely just lost to Tort. Probably his worst matchup. As Tort is able to scale with soundcasts which is very, very strong against this unevolved grounds team. Selling the Numel for a Cubone. Interesting, interesting. I don't know if I think this choice is correct. Because I think Cubone is worse than Numel, but I might be wrong. And Annoying Long Name is also very healthy, very rich. Let's have a look at the Cubone. Maybe it is better than I thought it is. This is a Pascal Legion male on Pierce's side. And the ground team is able to defeat Pierce. Pierce was way too greedy with his money and didn't level to 8 quick enough. Oppenheimer, the same. Didn't level up quickly enough. But got the Luxio now. This is a game changer. With the addition of Luxio, with these items, I don't know if this is good because there are not too many attacking teams. I mean, Grom's team is fairly physical, actually. But yeah. Annoying Long Name still has like a very, very strong board. It's just playing... He's playing to his odds. Still carrying like this insanely win streak. Bugsnax Zero also has a masculine Pascal Legion. And gets a loss here. But Terrible lost another game. Well, the Goffy Tail might change a few things. But first, we have to see if they can survive this Marowak boosted PV round. Let's see, they got the Crocula. Okay, they are going for what I was thinking. They are hoping for a Blast Villain now to go for the Ghost team, probably. Or to go for an Amorphous team? No, this is looking like a Ghost team. Yeah, if they get Blast Villain, they are going for an Amorphous Ghost team. I mean, not Amorphous. So Annoying Long Name is also looking for a Ghost pivot. Bugsnax Hero has got 8 ghosts in now. Grom also has 8 ghosts. Eki Chaos, still Artificial 6, Steel 6. Has also a spell tag, so Ghost 2 is active. So nice debuff and also a nice ability cast. Not ability cast, curse. Put on someone. So Terrible is hoping to get good legendary here. Which legendary does he want? It's probably Meloetta, I think. Steel Artificial Team, I mean, they're just looking for circuitry, basically. Or Magiana or something, like any artificial unit. Zygarde for Electric Ely. Huge pick. What do we got here? Nihilego for Pierce. They are going for a Ghost Amorphous with some Gourmet sprinkled in. So let's have a look at Annoying Long Name. What did they got? They got... no legendary? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A Peckerant. Okay. Not the best, but also not the worst. Another Peckerant. Another Ghost 8 team. And we get... what do we have here? Marshadow. Interesting, interesting. Let's have a look. Marshadow is a good counter against grounds. As it can steal all the stats. And this way can just win the fight. But this doesn't matter if the Zygarde deals true damage. So the Marshadow gets defeated here. And Electric Ely gets to defend the honor of the lobby. Eki Chaos got the Sylvally with the Ghost Memory here. And a spell tag on it. You can drop the spell tag and put it on someone else at this point. But they do not do that. Which legendary do you got? Oh, Sylvally, yeah. So Terrible got the... Pheasant the Pity. Ooh, Pheasant the Pity is good CC. So... probably the second best unit he could have gotten for his team. In case of a sound legendary. Screamtail got scared and ran away. Well, we not need one more Gothitail cast in time, but it wasn't time. The Hisuian Zoroark also switched into Screamtail. Torterrible is out. Hoppipeimer is out. And Pierce lost last round already. Torterrible will not be able to in this tournament. At least he tried to cook and play something more interesting. Hoppipeimer got too focused on forcing electric artificial steel. Or like any artificial team that matter, like especially electric artificial. And that lost them the game. Electric really also defending the honor of the lobby. Like, the only one defending the honor of the lobby. I hope Electric Ely wins. Has a very strong team. Rock 4, Monster 4, Ground 4. So very, very strong. Sadly, no Rhydon. Which is very sad, actually. But we watch Electric Ely here for this fight. Being destroyed because of the Peckerant. Or not being destroyed because Zygarde can survive. Actually, let's go. Let's go, Ely. Let's go. You can do it. Ely, I'm your biggest fan right now. Please win. Please win this lobby. Because, first of all, because I said that Garant will win. So I want my prediction to be right. And also, I hope you win because everyone else is playing Ghost or Artificial. And like Artificial Steel, boring. And then we have Ghost, 8. Annoying. Lame. Ghost 8. Annoying. Lame. And here, Ghost 8. Annoying. Lame. So let's get back to Ely. Ooh, Ely having a rough time. But Zygarde can survive a bit. No, Zygarde cannot survive long enough. And Ely is hanging on. And is out. Ely is out. And therefore, the winner of this lobby will be probably either a Ghost team. I mean, not probably. It will be either a Ghost team or an Artificial Steel. Having in the finals 3 Ghost teams is very, very sad. It's very, very sad. They are opt out of Ghost 8, I think, which is a good choice, maybe. Maybe. I actually have to look at the other boards in the prep round. But very sad to see like only 2 players playing something interesting to be out of the lobby. So not going for Ghost 8 here. Until they get a Ghastly probably, and then ditching Vanillish for the Amorphous. But I have to say, Gourmet 4 is at least an interesting flavor in the game. Like, they are playing at least something interesting. Artificial Steel team, they could drop an artificial unit probably. Or could they? Yeah, they could drop Electabuzz for the Shinx. They are looking for an Electivire. And Grom has a Ghastly, so that's why Annoying Long Name can't find any Ghastlies, but ooh, surviving on 1 HP, Grom. Grom has to clutch it. Annoying Long Name against Bugsnax. And Bugsnax winning. Electric buff was stronger than... Rob may... Actually, yeah, because they are the only units that can use terrain extender well. Actually, yeah. Actually, especially Electivire is stronger than Shinx. That's why I'm saying that they are looking for Electivire, which is better. Or is as good at minimum. So so let's watch this fight between Eki Chaos and Bugsnax Hero. They had to fight 3 times in a row against each other in this tournament. Who can get the win? Who will be the one standing on top? But will Grom be able to survive this round? And Grom can survive. Annoying Long Name trying to cook a bit too much with his Gourmet 5. He's trying to beat the lame allegations. And it might work. I mean, Gourmet with Amorphous and 6 Ghost. But not going for the lame Ghost 8. I mean, if Annoying Long Name is not winning this lobby, then at least we can say they cooked. Also, I think, hot take maybe, it might be worth it to sell Pekarins and putting Haunter. Like, evolving the Ghastly, take out Pekarins, putting in Haunter. It might be worth it. As they have enough max revive, and you want hinder them cast their abilities. So let's see Grom's potentially last fight against Bugsnax Hero. And Grom still keeps on hanging on in this lobby. Eki Chaos lost to Annoying Long Name. We have to watch Annoying Long Name in the next fight. But we will have to watch Eki and Grom actually. Because they're out. I mean, everyone could be eliminated now. I actually need 2 tabs side by side to see both fights. Yeah, Gourmet is the fight. I mean, sadly, there are 3 Ghost players. So that annoys me a bit. Because I don't like seeing that. Because it's boring. Luckily, we got Annoying Long Name who decided to cook. And I think this is a good cook. Oh, they sold Driftloon, I think. It was Driftloon they had. Driftloon instead of Haunter, yeah. I overlooked that. That's a good change. Also, I don't know if it's not better to put 1 Chef's Head on Chansey. Instead of the speed. Having the I mean, no, the attack defense and special defense doesn't matter because you're playing against 2 other Ghost players, actually. So it doesn't matter. Steenie is actually the better choice here. So you're watching Bugsnax Hero against this guy, but this is the elimination match. Who can win, Grom or Eki Chaos? And it is Eki Chaos, so Grom... Oh, it is Grom? It is Grom, actually! And Bugsnax Hero also lost. Both eliminated. Bugsnax Hero got eliminated. They also tried to cook some dishes. And got eliminated. Eki Chaos with a last second clutch from by Rotom. Or rather by Marshadow to kick them away. Or no, it was Crocula that kicked away. Last second fighting clutch. kicking away the opponent Pokemons in winning the fight. We look from annoying long names point of view. See this deciding fight. Who can take it? Peckerant, who are Marshadow on the sideline, still alive. Kicking. Get revived. Haunter being fatigued. Rotom still hitting good. Marshadow back into the fight. But not strong enough to survive this onslaught. And this is the win for a annoying long name. Congrats. You have an annoying long name and you won. And it is at least with an interesting ghost variation. So I appreciate it that you decided not to win with Ghost 8, but with Ghost Gummy Amorphous team. Congrats annoying long name for being the winner of today's tournament. And also, I think currently being rank 1. And currently rank 1. He has been blessed. Is an annoying long name the Korean player? Is it the Korean guy with the insane long names? But current rank 1 player also wins the tournament. What a surprise. But I don't think that it does happen often, so it actually is appreciated that it also shows that he is actually the best player currently. This is Tech Baron? It could be Tech Baron. Wasn't Tech Baron and Pro Play out? Ah, okay. Apparently it's Tech Baron. Is this a hint? I mean, if it's Tech Baron, then it does make sense that he was playing Gourmet 5 in the finals. I mean, who else than Tech Baron would do that? To be honest. But I would question my good friend and Tech Baron expert, John Auto Chess fan number 1, if this was Tech Baron. But there are way too less Gourmet games. But I mean, actually, Tech stopped playing Gourmet at the end. When he stopped streaming. So it could be him. But crazy. Congrats to the winner. It was 4 hours stream. 4 hours casting. I hope you enjoyed, guys. I will end. I will rate you. I will rate someone. I will give you to... let's go for Ely. Because I liked... that he was playing something else. So... hope you have a nice day. Yeah, my voice is a bit rough now. So thank you, Curry, for tuning in. You guys, bye-bye.